not to overfill my card. Swiped my card and it said it was declined. Cashier told me to get to the back of the line. Santa, I want you to hear me out. Pay my rent and I won't get kicked out. Santa, won't you pay my rent? I've been good all year. Santa, please pay my rent. Give me some holiday cheer. Santa, won't you pay my rent? I've been good all year. Santa, please pay my rent. Give me some holiday cheer. Fill my stocking. Fill my stocking. Fill my stocking. Fill my stocking.
Mike, I want the gods to feed me anabolic. I want them to feed me anabolic. Tattoo was a success yesterday. 12 hours in. I got 4 more hours to do, so 16 hours on this tattoo. I just want you to know that Bigfoot is real, and we are going to fucking hunt him. We are going Bigfoot hunting, and we're going to start this. We are going to start the Bigfoot hunt for same swings. Fucking same swings. He's real. The big man is real. I just want you to know that. And everybody needs to know that Bigfoot is real. So, I will hunt him. And I will find him. And find proof. I love you. Call me back.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground. Shit.
Radio Underground, episode 128. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas, Bob? Sorry, I want to call. Oh, because it's Robert. It's Bobby.
Yes.
And I got flaming hot Dorito, not lipstick.
It's Flamas.
And
Flaming gay.
yeah,
Flamas.
your mic's dead.
Your mic's dead.
All right, that's a good start. Try it again. Let me see if this. Hold on. Try it again, Ryan.
That's how we like to start the show.
Probably the cord. Could be the cord. Just take
Swap that cord.
that. Just take that whole mic
Yeah.
over.
Swap it right over.
I don't know if it'll reach.
Slide it under the.
Or just the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. No one's here anyway. This is how we love to start the show. Everything falling the fuck apart. I don't know. I think it'll reach.
See if it works.
I think you can reach without doing that.
See if it works.
Uh-oh. Is it really? Yeah. Try it again. Might be the. Oh, it's weird. I didn't drop it or anything. No, I dropped it when the mic stand fell. Oh, that's weird. Hold on a second.
We'll just swap out the mic.
I guess we'll just have to use them.
Yeah. Eh? Uh-huh.
Andrew, I'm not giving you that SM57 anymore. Brian's new mic is my old mic. Fucking awesome. This is why we pay the big bucks.
Hey, I heard something.
You heard a click?
Yeah, I heard.
Did you hear a click?
Uh-huh.
So Brian's stupid big feet knocked over a mic stand when he walked in. And
So you're in line 3 now. That's all I gotta know.
yeah,
Different.
and I broke a mic that was bequeathed to Andrew. So Andrew, whatever.
Oh, we just listened to
Oh.
their Santa Claus songs.
And I just wanted to check.
We-
See, this is where.
Does it have a warranty?
No sound. No.
Mic's
Sorry.
all right. Mic broke.
How much are they? I'll buy a new one.
Do they have warranties?
They're supposed to be warranted for life,
Oh, well then, never mind. Fuck that.
but I don't remember where I bought it.
Oh.
Because I got it online. Whatever. All right. Radio
All
Underground.
right. There we go.
So
I'm already breaking shit.
it's okay. We're back on the scene.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So yeah, had all that Christmas cheer and broken stuff.
Couple new Christmas songs that we played. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
From the Rubik's Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rubik's Crew, new songs.
Those are some catchy songs.
They were. They're
Actually.
actually really cool. Yeah.
I dug them.
Yeah.
Andrew actually sang on that. I don't know that I've heard him sing much, you know.
No, it was
He's got a
good.
pretty good voice.
Yeah, it's usually Adrian that sings, so.
So when I found out you broke my mic, I thought this.
Lose weight.
No, it's like, no, just I actually hit the wrong one. I'm gonna hit this one,
Hey, you white piece of shit.
That's better, yeah.
and that's the one I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit.
I like how you said, lose weight.
Happy Christmas, Abram.
What's going on, Abram?
Hey, you white piece of shit.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I lost. We're down one mic, but we got a backup mic, so
Yeah, there's nobody here. That'll be fine.
it doesn't matter. We don't have anybody watching anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No.
So, anyways, guys, how was your week? Did anything cool happen? Did you get any gifts?
No.
None.
No.
No.
I'm glad I didn't want anything.
No.
No.
I get a gift card.
I did get a gift card. I forgot
2
about
of
that.
them.
Yeah, I got.
I may have got 2. I don't know. I just handed everything to my wife. I didn't want to open anything.
I did 3 different coffee cups.
Oh.
So I got 3 coffee cups, and that's it. I don't know. I bought. I did more of giving.
You got 3 new coffee cups?
Yeah, I got
Like travel cups?
one travel, one just giant fucking glass one.
Mhm.
It says Keurig on it, and then I have my favorite one is Bazooka gum. So I
Oh,
love
that's
Bazooka
awesome.
Gum, so yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty awesome there.
Lots of coffee.
Yeah. So
The Keurig one's the most important because maybe we can turn that into a sponsorship deal.
yeah, we're sponsored by Keurig, even though we have 0 energy by the time it's 10 o'clock.
Well, I'm drinking coffee, though.
Yeah, you're artificially inflating your adrenal glands
Yeah.
for the crash.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we know you're here. We know you're here, Abram. AEE Cook.
Yeah.
We know you're here. So,
We know you're here.
Al, did you so what do you still is there's a possibility that you're going to get your license back, you're saying?
Well, it's pretty much it'll be a definite. It's just a matter of when it's gonna happen. But yeah, like today, my sister-in-law was telling me that her lawyer she works for, who defended me on my case, he had told me that he worked with license restoration before, but he didn't go into any detail. He just said that, and then she told me today that he's never lost a case when it comes to license restoration. I'm like,
That's critical need to know
I'm like,
information.
well, that's game changing.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna get the ball rolling probably in the next week or 2. I'm just gonna have her get a hold of him,
So you're going to
have
do
him send me whatever he needs me to do, and
you're going to do any drag racing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just go right to get your license back, go right to drag racing.
Yeah,
do it right away.
immediately.
Yep.
Fucking slide swipe somebody.
When they take my license, I'll be like, well, what'd you want me to do? I stopped drinking, so
Yeah.
I don't drink and drive anymore. Now what? You know?
I just like to drive fast.
I had to take up something new.
Yeah. Just go out on the main strip down here they just finished working on because
Yeah.
literally everybody drives on it like it's a drag strip now.
Yeah.
Because it's smooth and not bumpy. So everybody flies down the
Maybe.
fucking out.
Great. Thanks, Abram. Maybe I can be the first
Yeah.
to lose the case.
Yeah.
There's
I
always,
guess there's always that
I
possibility.
mean, yeah, there's always as
mean-
he gets further on in his case, there's always that strong possibility that
The fact is, I mean, I already know pretty much the extent of. I mean, you know, I'll get it back. I'll have a breathalyzer in my vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, that's
just
the way it'll
pay
be.
the kid down the street to do the breathalyzer for you, and then their car will start up.
yeah.
Just kidding. You won't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. Let's have Steve Carell get in the vehicle. Be like, here, blowing this, man.
You know, when the when the judge addresses you,
Hey, you white piece of shit.
That'll work.
Yeah.
like, yes, well, we're hoping you're gonna get it back, man.
Yeah. There's just like probably there'll be letters that I'll have, letters of recommendation or whatever, character reference letters and stuff that I'll have.
Well,
to have people-
E-Cook write one for you.
I'll have to have people like basically I'll pay somebody to write them all and then have people sign them.
Yeah.
Even the 85 Bears lost a game. Yeah. Yeah. They did the Super Bowl shuffle. They lost that game too.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
that is that's god awful.
Yep.
That is
We're not here
one
to
of
cause no
the most
trouble.
awful things I've ever seen.
And
Yeah, you know that as bad as that Super Bowl shuffle is, though, the fucking the one from the Slammies with all the wrestlers singing.
Oh
that's
yeah,
the worst.
that's well. That's funny that you say that because that's why I said it is one of the worst things I've ever seen. The wrestling one is by far worse.
yeah, the Hawk and Animal was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hawk and Animal
You
rapping.
have the
Oh, my
or
God.
send in letters and read them on the air. Yes,
Yeah, you can have yours send it. Yeah. Mike,
The
and then I'll go in front of the review board and be like, hey, just go watch episode blah 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 of Radio Underground.
Character references galore.
We have a whole episode on my character references.
yeah, the first time they freaking
So
log on to here.
please,
eating cream pie cleanup
so please disregard certain drops and give me my license back.
Yeah.
I got no problem blowing into a breathalyzer.
No.
Get a
I don't even care.
So-
I don't even care about the probably $5,000 every 6 months I'm gonna have to pay for insurance for
Yeah.
the first
That's-
fucking
yeah, that
so
sounds about
long.
right.
Yeah. You're going to pay like you're 16 years old again.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I remember when my rates went down, I was like shocked. I'm like, whoa, they don't stay up forever, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually eventually you don't have to pay a fortune for this basic service of, and I like how you have to have it legally too. It's going to cost a fortune, and you have to have it. It's a racket.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then our lovely state bases on they allow them to base it on credit score too.
Imagine them mandating something that
Oh,
really
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
work that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So if you have a bad credit score, your rates are worse for
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if
Oh,
you have
yeah.
a bad credit score, it also means you're a bad driver.
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously.
Well, apparently your credit score is for everything now. I mean, like
Yeah.
they can, like, even if you've never had like a bill in your name, like a utility, they can like look at your credit score and decide that they need you to put down so much money.
Yeah.
Before you even get a utility in your name.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
I like how if you have no credit history, it's considered bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you haven't
Yeah.
even proven it.
I can
Yeah.
pay for everything in cash, no problem.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. That's bad.
No, you suck actually, and we're not going
Yeah.
to give you anything or allow you to have anything because you suck from the start.
Yeah.
We've decided
It's all just a racket
this
put into place by the man.
this nebulous group of people
Mm-hmm.
that you fucking have no idea who they are. They've just decided.
Yeah. This consortium of people decided that you can't have car insurance or electricity in your house.
Yeah. Yeah, wait for you to do that. Well, we're turning the electricity on, but sort of because my job. Oh, let me say here. My job hold the credit score to approve me for driver a company a truck with 300K miles on it.
Wow.
Damn.
That's insane.
Now I know that. I know that.
Not the driving record.
I
credit
understand.
score.
I understand like jobs like the military. They don't want you to be in debt and have a bunch of debt because technically you could take a bribe and go help Manuel when you're supposed to be taking him out down in the
Well, yeah,
special
like
spec ops
As they
mission.
do, like,
any federal government job, they do a credit check, and if you have bad credit, you have a certain amount of time to get it repaired. And the reason they do it, you get paid very well as a government worker, so they expect it to be they expect you to keep it up on the up and up.
Yeah, because my father-in-law, one of his best friends, works for a defense contractor, and you have to keep your shit up because
What's his name?
well, he works in a place that's local.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff they make is dynamic, but in a general way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I didn't give it away though.
No.
But same thing. They check you all the time to make sure
Yeah.
you don't have gambling debts or anything
Yeah.
because you would be susceptible to bribes. Like you
Well,
said.
and yeah, like I remember, like company I worked for in Utah, like if you went out of the country, you had to let them know.
Oh yeah,
And people were pissed off about it. I go, you work for a government company. They're,
Yeah,
it's
you're-
not a government company. I go, the fuck it isn't. We make missiles. We make engines for missiles, you fucking idiot.
yeah.
So
Just because you
what?
also make engines for private jets doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, doesn't
making it
matter.
for
we
missiles.
make shitloads of military. Which, yes, we we do government jobs. So yes, you have to let them know.
Mm-hmm.
What's the big deal?
And then they were like, I don't understand. I'm like, well, you ever think that somebody could kidnap you?
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
I mean, they're probably more worried that you're going to try to sell some secrets or something,
Yeah.
but you could be kidnapped, you know, if especially like, if you're an executive for a major company like that,
Yeah.
and somebody finds out that you're fucking traveling abroad
Yeah,
and
I
you
mean-
didn't let anybody know.
Chances are they're not going to be going after a guy who works there and runs a CNC or something of that nature. But
Trying
I know
to,
what you mean.
Trying to take a blueprint on a trip to you with you to Russia.
Yeah, I was like,
This is how we make it right here.
yeah. No, this isn't. This is just
Well,
decorative.
yeah, like
I'm gonna
that's
frame it and put it on a wall. It's decorative.
that's another thing too. Like with when I worked for them, like when you got a blueprint, you didn't get a blueprint of the whole detail.
You got just what you,
You
had
got
to do.
just what you were doing.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's how Batman built the Batcave.
Yeah.
And contractors come in.
Got to compartmentalize everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Specific guys working on specific things. No one knew what was going on, and whatever he could do himself, he did himself.
Yeah,
That's how he built the Batcave.
that's Batman.
Yep,
That's how you,
Batman's awesome.
and that's how you do it. And it works.
exactly.
You compartmentalize. They do that a lot with intelligence because
Yeah.
they get a lot of times people they'll pressure someone that works in the Pentagon. Like, what do you know? What are you hiding? He actually probably knows about as much as us.
Right.
He could, for all I know, he could work at the Starbucks in the fucking
Yeah.
Pentagon.
Yeah.
You don't know what he fucking does there.
Dude, I literally deliver the mail in the Pentagon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. I literally deliver mail to each office. That is
So
it.
sensitive documents, you transport sensitive documents, is what you're saying.
Every single person that works in the largest building in the world,
Yeah,
it knows everything that's going on with every person there.
exactly. Everybody's in the know. The 30,000 people that probably work in the building, everybody knows everything.
I work for a small ma and pa shop, and every now and then I'll deliver something. I'm like, when do we start selling these? I don't even know what
No.
it is. You know, so
No, same thing. All we do is print forums, and all of a sudden I'll see a new forum. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen that before.
it's gonna have Jesse Ventura get my. How do you not know about that Cove base? It's a new color. You said there's no such thing as eggshell. This is clearly eggshell. I'm sorry, I didn't
We
know.
work in the most boring industries, don't we?
Yeah.
He doesn't. We do.
Yeah.
Alan, it's arrows.
It's still kind of boring.
I'm
You
sure
said it was quarter round molding. It's clearly snap and track.
I don't even know what that is.
Just getting in my face.
It's
Yeah.
funny. I do know what he's talking about.
Getting in my face
I know
over
Cove
flooring
bases.
products.
Yep, that's what he does. Well.
Yeah, well.
Ventura.
That floor's not snapping plank. It's not
I know. Oh, actually, I do know what that is.
snapping, the
Yeah.
plank floor.
I know what you mean now.
Yeah, but yeah, I could just imagine. So some guy that sort of has it, like when he had those Wall Street guys in.
Yeah.
It's like, well.
They were just sitting around just drinking booze, like at a table, like, yeah, looking like a bunch of Guidos.
I like the one.
He kicks in the fucking door.
I like how the one guy got a little snippy with him. He goes, some people just don't have the talent, that I do. Like he was playing up the bad guy thing. Like, I know what's going on with the money, and I'm sorry that you don't know how to do it and you don't have the talent.
Yeah.
Like totally playing the heel. I rip people off because you're too dumb to defend yourself against me. I want you to
That show was so stupid.
Yeah.
What is it?
It was Jesse Ventura's own show on like True TV or something.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it was
that was
called,
a few years ago.
I think it was just called Conspiracy Theory, wasn't it?
Something like, yeah.
No kidding. I never even
Basically,
knew about that.
there was like, he was at Area 51. He's like, if you step over this line right here, they can shoot you. And it's like, there was a string that was like set up with like, you know, had spikes in the ground. There's like a string going across. You know, like when they rope off like a lawn after they put down grass seed?
Yeah.
They had a string like that outside of Area 51. He's like, if I step over this, they could shoot me. So he takes one step over and he's like this. Like they're going to start shooting at him.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah, the guys in the unmarked Cherokees. Is that fucking Ventura down there? It's
Oh.
fucking Ventura, man.
Can we get an autograph?
Yeah, it's like
That dude's
no,
a
what?
predator.
Yeah.
Running man.
Dude, call me a slackjaw faggot and we'll do the video. He did the Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
Kennedy assassination. He goes, he's like, I had more training than Lee Harvey Oswald, and I couldn't hit it. There's no way he hit those targets. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, well,
It's true. He did.
He
have
might
more
have had
training.
less training than you, Jesse, but maybe he's just a really good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sergeant York had less training than you, and he was before he even went into the military, and he was a sweet shot
He took out like an entire battalion of Germans.
Without firing.
without firing, no ammo.
Yeah.
Without firing one shot.
But I'm saying, just him living in the hills,
No.
he was a better shot than anybody.
No. York is the one that definitely killed people.
Well, he did.
What he did, though, he killed all the guys in the nest, and they would poke their head out just a little bit.
Yeah.
And he took them out.
Yeah.
And then he used fear, like, because they thought they were being overrun by some amazing force.
Yeah.
But he knew, like, how to kill them in a certain order to cause panic. And he basically got, like, 117 of them to all walk ahead of him.
Yeah, but I thought at that point he was out of ammo too.
I don't remember all I know is
Yeah.
he took out the nest.
Either way,
Yeah, when
Sergeant
he got him to march out, he had no ammo left. Yeah.
Sergeant York was also untrained before he went in the military, but
Yeah,
he was
a
already better
yokel.
shot
Yeah.
than Lee Harvey Oswald.
He lived in a holler.
Maybe Sergeant York was Lee Harvey Oswald.
Maybe.
We're going to
Sorry, some other stupid ass conspiracy.
Start our own YouTube channel, Inaccurate History,
Yeah.
Shit we made up.
based on conjecture.
Yeah, that's all it is conjecture.
See, I feel that this happened, so this is my.
I had a dream once that this happened, so that's what I'm going with.
Must be real.
It must be real.
Genghis Khan never sacked Europe because he really, really liked soccer.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
what it was.
And he just like, I'm not doing it. Leave them alone. And they're gonna have a lot of problems later. A couple world wars. It's just
Yeah, we'll just let them be. They'll kill themselves off.
yeah. So that's Inaccurate History with Mike and Brian and Al.
That's the most simple name we can think of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or over explains everything.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Overix, yeah.
We also need to start a band of all people with Tourette's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys. That freaking song was
Be like, just like making shit up. Just be like, Vlad the Impaler did not impale people with Tourette's because he thought they were funny.
Well, they are.
So everybody else he impaled, but he didn't impale them. He refused to. It was like he had a soft spot for them.
You know what though? That we can probably factually back up. I will bet you that of all the people he impaled, none of them were ever diagnosed with Tourette's. It's true. Think about it.
Yeah, that band we watched with the 8-minute intro.
Yeah.
Block. See, I don't know if it's like a festival called Blockheads or
No,
the
he
band,
looked it up. The
That band was
Blood.
called Blockhead.
They're from French land.
and they have an 8-minute, like they have an 8-minute intro, and then it gets each member of the band just randomly starts yelling on top of the yelling that's going on. It's like, and they have like the drummer and the guitar player have very basic yells, so it's just like, ah! It's just, the singer had the traditional death metal growl really well.
Yeah.
So the rest of the band's like, ah!
So basically, we just we just basically thought that okay, he was a death metal singer, and that they all had Tourette's.
Yeah.
Because
The song had an 8-minute intro.
It was so long. It was
because they were just yelling things out. So
Yeah, it was like oh, it's not on here. What? Thought I had it on the.
what, the blockheads?
Oh wait, I don't got my right account.
Oh,
This is our account. I don't have the
yeah. You're not on your personal.
Switch account. There. Oh!
Oh.
We're blockheads. Let me go back. Okay. Don't want that. I'm going to turn you down back here so that the song, they had an 8-minute intro that never ended,
yeah,
and it was just killing me.
Just go like you're like, hey, you're starting right now. Watch.
Hitching up the buggy, churning lots of. Oh, dude, what's up, Jay?
Oh, he's doing Weird Al lyrics.
We played your kids' song, both their Christmas songs, to lead the show off.
very, very cool.
Morning Santa, like morning.
Yes.
So let's see this here. Now these guys did the intro of the intro.
This was 8 minutes of this.
Intro of the intro
And every once in a while going, "Rah!" like that.
Like that Louisiana sludge that Phil likes that fucking never ends. The whole album will be like this. But here, we'll get to where they start randomly yelling. And this is where they become Tourette's core.
Tourette's core. It's a new genre.
When your older brother becomes your drummer.
Yeah, I think that was somebody's uncle, man. Yeah, I guess maybe he's young enough to be an older brother, not an uncle.
Okay, mind you, this is 8 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was at the 3-minute mark when you're like, all right, it's been 3 minutes. The intro should be over by now.
Here comes the Tourette's core. I'm really mad right now!
And they all had their little yelling part in it.
Do they base the songs off their arguments? Shut the fucking door! It's cold! You're gonna make my tubes get cold! I am! It was my milk in the fridge, my name was written on it, you took it anyways! Stop trying to fuck my girlfriend!
It's
It's not.
8 minutes of intro.
Yes.
Yeah, in 1 minute, of that,
Yep.
and then it was over.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I have to say, definitely.
I beat your ass in 8th grade! Deal with it! It was a one-sided beating. So yeah. We watch really odd metal festivals and shows before the show starts.
Yeah. Obscene Extreme.
Just can't get
Yep.
enough of it.
Yeah.
Mostly just Obscene Extreme.
It's been obscene extreme for a while now.
Yes, lots of it. Gutalax.
Yeah,
Good
so,
deluxe.
so if you guys ever want to check out Tourette's core, the band is called Blockheads from France.
Yeah.
They might be good, I don't know, but not from what I saw.
That was a very long intro.
The 9-minute song they played blew.
Yeah, that crowd was completely packed.
Yeah,
Which is kind of amazing.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't bore him to sleep.
Yeah.
because it was like really a boring song.
It was.
We're working on some more like short and sweet bangers with
Yeah, that
5-minute intros.
That would be better.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So we haven't had our for Christmas. You know it's Christmas. I don't know if you guys know that. Today's
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
is.
I heard something about it.
So we usually have Christmas Eve with my wife's mom's side,
Right.
and then Christmas morning with my family.
Right.
You know, like we did this morning,
Right.
and then Christmas Day Eve. You know, tonight, Christmas night,
Now.
right now. With it used to be with my wife's dad's side, but there's really none of the grandparents are left now, and everybody's kind of like they don't even talk. So we were just supposed to do something with my in-laws and my sister-in-law and her fiance and stuff, and everybody has COVID, so we couldn't. Like on both sides, like we couldn't go to one.
Almighty, man.
We couldn't go to last night because of COVID. We couldn't go to tonight because of COVID, which made my wife and her sister upset. I was thrilled.
So
Because I didn't fucking want to go anywhere.
right.
Yeah.
But actually, her uncle.
What did you mail it to him in a box? Here you go.
Well, no,
It
they
sounds
work
like-
together at the same shop. So my father-in-law and my wife's uncle work at the same shop. And a guy came in and he wasn't feeling good, but you know, and then he felt better. So wasn't thinking anything of it. Didn't have any of the regular symptoms of it. Gave it to like 15 people. So they tested positive, and you know, either way, my point was this: I didn't have my traditional. I don't care about any of that. I don't
care about their life.
I didn't have any of my traditional Christmas foods that I'm used to having. I had no ham, no ham at all so far. No cheesy potatoes.
Oh.
But last night my son worked because the store he works at was open till 8:00 last night.
Yeah.
So he worked until 8.
My dad went there.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah.
I got there like a few minutes early to pick him up, and I was there for like 45 minutes waiting because you know if people were there before 8, they're letting them in.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't show up before 8, they won't let them in the door. But there were still people in the store, so he's trying to finish up stuff. But anyways, we got home and I'm like, I'm just making like we had like a Mexican smorgasbord of stuff, you know.
Yes.
So whatever you got in the the
Like
freezer.
we had a fiesta for Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and man, that tore up my stomach last night.
Yeah.
Like I messaged you guys and I was like, oh yeah, I got the lava shits. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
It's hot coming out.
Yeah. Molten
Yeah.
lava.
It was like molten lava. It's like, but it was both consistencies. It was the pehoe and the of lava shits.
yeah.
Everything. It was so bad. That's I guess you know that.
Yeah. Well, that was me for 5 or 6 days last week, but
Yeah,
I didn't
you
get
know.
it.
It's not like the super watery diarrhea.
Yeah, I had pure
it's
water
Like
when
it's
I was
like
sick.
it's like liquid.
You
but
know
it's
when you
like,
make a really spicy pot of chili,
yeah,
like in a crock pot, and it cooks
Right.
all day, and it's like got all that stuff in it. It's just got all the
it's like-
spices.
that's what it is coming out.
That's
your
what
ass.
came out.
yeah, that flu, I wasn't overly concerned about it, but I did have a headache with it.
Yeah.
The back of my head hurt like crazy. And then I was talking to 2 different people that had COVID, and they're like, yeah, the back of my head hurt, and I had diarrhea. I'm like, what? And they're like,
So is that the new Omicron?
I was like,
variant.
what do you mean? And they're like, well, it was more gas, my stomach. I'm like, no, I just, if you ignore it, it ain't true.
Well, and something must have been going on because our mom had a quick bout. Like basically, it started Sunday night and went through Monday.
Yeah, like all of a sudden Sunday evening she was sick.
Like violently sick.
yeah,
That-
like puking and shitting her brains out.
That happened to me,
Yeah.
both my parents, both Kate's kids, and now Kate's the most recent one.
Yeah.
She has it right now.
No, well, because Elizabeth had it for like no joke 6 hours. She had a stomach problem for like 6 hours and it was gone.
So I had it for 5 or 6 days. It means I have no immune system.
Well,
Like-
that's the thing though, and I keep on wanting to get her checked, but the doc says there's nothing wrong with her. My daughter gets sick. Anything that comes around, she won't get it for like the full term, but she gets literally everything.
Yeah,
when
there's
it
something
comes-
wrong there.
That's like my mom.
I don't care what the doctor says.
Yeah.
That doctor needs to be fired
Yeah.
because there's something wrong.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, my mom got staph infection one winter. The next winter got avian flu, which is bird flu,
Right.
which is actually light years worse than COVID. It's not nearly as contagious, but it has like a mortality rate of like 60%.
Yeah, right.
It's way deadlier. It's just you're not likely to get it unless you really got a weak immune system.
Yeah.
She got it and lived. And then she got the I forgot the other one. There's another one, Legionnaires.
Yeah.
I thought that went away in like 1977.
Yeah, I thought it was dead a long time ago.
And when she got it, there was actually doctors descending to her room to like study to like
Because
they
thought it was gone since
Yeah,
1977.
here's Bubble Boy. Let's see if we can see what it was. Yeah,
Man.
but yeah,
It's funny. It's what was the other dead one I was thinking of? When you said Legionnaires, I kept on thinking, what else could be? What was the other
rickets.
one? Yeah, she's got rickets,
Scurvy.
scurvy.
That'd be funny. You go into the COVID ward and they think you get COVID. I got bubonic plague.
What?
I'm one of the last people that get it.
Yeah,
Scurvy.
scurvy.
I'm in the COVID ward with scurvy. Somebody get me some oranges quick. My teeth are falling out of the gums.
Well, I was thinking about
Smallpox.
that. Yeah, smallpox. I mean, it's still there, but it's mostly like stored away now. Some people have tried to weaponize smallpox in the past, but
Why did you throw that blanket over your with your mustache?
Is like chicken pox just gone? You never hear about kids getting chicken pox
I think
anymore.
they have a vaccine for it, is what it is.
And I know, but I mean, vaccines don't necessarily. I from what I understood, vaccines don't kill anything. They just basically keep you from dying from things. But I guess they just completely get rid of it.
But the polio vaccine got rid of it.
That's true. Good point. Shut
Yeah.
up. Stop.
Well, a
proving me
lot
wrong.
of times they come up with a vaccine at the end of something
Yeah.
because they figure out how it works.
Because like the new thing now, it's like if you've had chicken pox, you can get shingles.
Shingles. Yeah.
Now we
Which
have a vaccine.
we've all
for
had
that.
chicken pox, right?
yeah, I had it.
I had like 7 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it bad.
I got covered.
I know
up.
you did.
It was on the bottom of my feet. I had to learn to
Mhm.
walk on my heels to go to the bathroom.
I look like a fucking toad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I got it.
It really wasn't a lot. It was like a total of 20 of them or something like that, and I was done.
Yeah, yours was mild. Mine, my demon child younger brother scratched open a bunch of my chicken pox in my face because he's a devil.
Well, I knew a kid that he said when he was growing, he got it and it went down his throat, so he was eating chips and only chewing them somewhat,
Wow.
so they would itch the throat.
Yeah, I literally learned to walk on the backs of my feet so I can go to the bathroom.
Now I remember itching them real bad, and and then like bleeding, and there was like oil coming out of it.
Yeah.
Gross. I've done that too with poison ivy. You know, they tell you not to itch it.
Yeah.
And when my parents would be looking, I'd be like,
Well, the secret
see,
is to not scratch the bear skin. You got to basically do it through some kind of fabric,
Mm-hmm.
and that keeps it better.
yeah,
It doesn't work that
do
way.
the fabric, and then share the fabric with a family member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Give it to a family on the Trail of Tears. Sorry.
in your union jacket.
Mm.
And
Trail of Tears is not a funny thing.
Yeah.
There wasn't tears because of all the laughter.
gonna send in the
It was no.
That's not the way it works.
they're gonna send in the cavalry to shut down the show.
Yeah. Where's Custer at? He's gonna take care of everything.
The
Oh,
bugle
man.
sounds like. Yeah, he's from Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah.
So for some reason, there's not a bunch of statues to him, and
No.
that's just like.
Well, I mean the Custer. There was a museum there, and there was I thought they had part of the River Raisin Battleground was dedicated to him.
Oh, Jay's trying to bring the Civil War look back. He's got these big mutton chops.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
I could do it. I'll just shave my beard
They're
right
all
here.
like they're solid white. So
I'll just shave right here,
Mhm.
shave all this off, and just have big, huge mutton chops.
yeah, he's got him going.
If you get the white ones, you have the Martin Van Buren look.
And
Yeah.
I'll grow this out and curl it up. I'll do it. But then everybody's gonna have a fat chin.
But you gotta let the hair, the sides and the back get long.
My chin fat.
You know, it's got to get that wavy long.
Yeah.
Well, it only works if you have a haircut like my Uncle Wink. You have to have that with it.
I will just not cut my hair, and then what I'll do is I'll part it in the middle and do the swoop.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can think I can still
Yeah.
get that done.
The
That's what I'll do.
old school freaking Civil War hairdos.
yeah.
They're
Did the-
terrible.
They had to have the long beard, but also the mustaches. Our army always did high and tight. You got to shave the face.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to really be throwback, they'd just let everybody do the mutton
Yeah.
chops.
Yeah.
Why not?
See that going through a frickin' Afghani village.
But actually, they probably fit in a little bit more. They got all the beards and everything.
Yeah, they figured to convert it over.
Yeah. What you do is when you're going into the villages, you just don't style your beard and your mustache and stuff. And like, oh, he's one of us. Got some. How the hell's a bugle work? I know how a trumpet works because you
Yeah.
got the stupid little knobby doos.
Pure breath, man.
Yeah, it's just breath. You just
Yep.
breathe the notes.
Yep.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. It's like a kazoo.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I've never seen tutorials on YouTube how to play a bugle right or
No.
but they get like good sounds out of it somehow.
It's like a kazoo. You're making the noise yourself. Like,
When you're doing the buzzing, the lip flapping.
yes, I guess so. I think so.
Or is the bugle sounds you hear just like the moon landing? It's all fake. They've put
Oh,
in-
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, I've seen bugles live. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Civil War reenactments, right?
Yeah.
They could be fake. They're reenactments.
Yeah. How do I know there's a number of speakers?
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
true.
speakers on the battlefield built in.
They
How,
probably do
how
that.
come when they do Civil War reenactments, the South never wins?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, specific battles they do. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They're rewriting history.
Don't worry,
man.
they're gonna rise again.
Yeah, they're
It's gonna happen.
the only thing that's going to rise again is inflation. That's
And my blood pressure.
yeah, we've got new comments here. I didn't even see.
Oh,
I got that. I got a skin food that needs playing.
playing.
Yeah,
No.
double fist it. Not even drinking beer, and I got to pee again. What the fuck's wrong with me?
It's an aspartame.
Yeah, my body's just rejecting it.
Or it's diabetes,
Well, they probably have that too.
Yeah.
because that's my dad. My dad.
He does pee a
My
lot.
dad has to piss every 15 fucking minutes.
I work with a guy who every hour, I don't know if he has to go or not. He just goes just in case he has to go. So he'll basically every hour walk down the bathroom, go and come back.
Dad's got to go like every 15, 20 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He does drink a lot of water too, though. The guy
No,
at
he
work.
does. Oh, Dad doesn't.
Yeah, Dad doesn't. I know that.
No.
But the
Dad's got to do it because of the diabetes, because
Yeah.
of drinking the pop
Mm-hmm.
and the crap that he does. You know, so yeah.
Eating Tootsie Rolls.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this guy has a big huge container, and he's got to drink 2 of those big huge containers at work every day. So his is probably just all the water, but or it could be maybe prostate issues. I don't know. Never know. Once you get older, that stuff's messed up. No matter what you do. Anything good having in entertainment today? No. The lady from the Marvelettes died. The one who sang "Please, Mr. Postman."
Green Bay beat Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. Which I'm not surprised at, but Cleveland's kicker.
Yes.
Do not slip up saying that man's last name.
It's Nagar.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's how you say
It's
it. That's how they churched it up.
Nagar.
That's how they churched it up. Nagar.
It made me think of the South Park episode.
Maybe
Naggers.
He's like Moroccan or something.
Is he?
I don't know. He looked a little, Arabic.
He's a rookie. It was his very first professional kick, and he missed it.
He's definitely foreign. His name is Chris Chris!
That's definitely a foreigner.
from Arlington, Texas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's one of those.
Oh man. Oh, he's a straight up rookie, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. That was his first professional kick, and he whiffed
You win some. You.
Oh
on
yeah.
the extra point.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because their regular kicker tested positive.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. They tried to church up his last name and say it was Nagar.
Yeah. Well.
Careful, guys.
Yeah. No, I'm watching it. I'm pronouncing every letter correctly, enunciating everything.
I did a game stream Thursday. I had a few beers. I'm like, you know what? I'll play some video games. About 3.5 hours of me and 2 unnamed third parties, and they were a little rough with the gamer words. So I was like, I'm taking this down.
I was wondering what happened to it.
I was like, well, it's one thing if it was like somewhere hidden in the middle, but it's like right at the beginning.
So Chris, kicker guy, on Twitter.
Nagar.
Yeah. He did this on
Naggar.
He did this on Twitter back in May. This is him. It's like it's pronounced Nagar.
Yeah.
That was actually his post on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just so people know how to pronounce his name. He did put smiley faces too.
It's It's Nagar. It's Nagar.
We're really treading the line here, aren't we?
That's not a word I like. I don't like his last name. He plays for the Browns.
Yeah, we're treading the line. Here.
Oh,
plays
that's
for
his
the
last name, and he
Browns.
plays for the Browns. I got a YouTube pronunciation video here.
Do they have a punter named Krakar? This is Bill Krakar.
You have a pronunciation. Nagar, see?
Okay, please.
Nagar.
Lions ain't no good.
I don't see what your problem is, Mike. Oh man,
We're definitely gaming the system here.
yeah, it's close. Yes.
It's
Well, the views are a little light tonight, so I'm
Well,
trying to
it
bring them
doesn't
in.
rhyme with bigger,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not offensive.
that's
Yeah.
true. There is a hard R though. That's the thing that's scary. The
Yeah,
hard R at the end.
yeah, I know. So, like I said, you really got to watch yourself on that one. Let's not get in trouble, guys.
You know
but
his
it's,
you know
but
his
it's gar like a
you know
cigar.
his teammates are fucking with him.
Oh, you know it.
You know, especially the brothers on the team.
Oh,
like, hey,
yeah.
hey,
yeah, you
get
know
over
it.
here, Nagar.
Naggers. Right. Oh, naggers, of course. Naggers. Right.
That's from South Park.
Yes,
That's from an episode of South Park.
I'm just gonna say it.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones. My favorite ones,
My-
not because of the Michael Richards and all the other stuff. The fucking cameraman on Wheel of Fortune.
Yes,
He's
but
filming
he just
it.
like he's
like,
filming and he just sticks his head out,
Yeah.
waiting for him to say it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part of that episode.
When they points.
Yeah. And then Michael Richards and like Rush Limbaugh people like come and recruit him.
The people that have said it and got in trouble for
Yeah,
it.
they're like, Randy, come and join us.
Yeah,
It was
and
great.
I think Mark Furman or
Mark
something.
Yeah,
Furman,
Mark
yeah.
Furman, that's right. I knew there was somebody else. I couldn't think who it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's I used to watch. I was as avid of a South Park fan as you guys were for a while.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
quit
an
watching
early one.
I quit watching TV.
I'm literally 14 seasons behind on that show.
Yeah, that's
So,
an early one.
Yep.
That was in the first 10 seasons.
the newest episode I saw was
8
the
seasons.
Jerry Sandusky. Yeah.
Is that what the one where they where they go to the foster home
I think so, yeah.
and like the guy keeps talking about the Penn State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was what I think season 10 or something.
Right.
Maybe even after that a little bit. I saw that one just on a whim. I turned it on and it was on. But yeah, I'm not up to date on my South Parks. Everything I know about South Park, I get from him and Craig.
I'm a little more up to date now, but I wasn't for a while because like about season 14, 15, then I didn't have any cable. You know, I moved back here. I didn't have any cable for several years, and then
Now you don't need cable.
we got cable, and
Just get streaming.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
borrow someone else's stream.
Yeah,
There's still a few episodes I need to catch up on, but there's
every now and then I'll watch some Prime Video stuff because I have the Prime thing because I order stuff from Amazon.
Yeah.
Even though they're the devil incarnate.
That's what we were just talking about today. It's like
we were.
Bezos and all of them are evil, but man, I love Amazon.
Yeah, you have a good product. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I hate all these fuckers, these billionaires. I got a Prime membership. I'm gonna lease a Tesla.
No, good. You know what? That's going to be the one that's impossible to get.
Yeah.
Guy I used to work with just got his 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and he ordered it in March. So good
Yeah.
luck in a Tesla.
Yeah. I'm on Facebook all day. Every
Yeah.
one of these evil people. I hate you, but I have no principles, so I end up doing everything I
Yep.
say I shouldn't.
You own an Xbox,
Yeah,
so
it's
Microsoft.
fine. I don't have.
I know Bill Gates fucking.
This is
I'm probably vaccinated. I have through
Through
the
the
fucking
Xbox?
Xbox. I got a Moderna right in my neck. One day I didn't even know it.
Oh, you know what? We were talking about Bezos. And did you see his new girlfriend, who's totally not into him for the money?
All right,
There's no way she is.
let me look it up.
She's older, but you could tell that she's had a little work done now. Like her face is a little stretched out, but she was hot at one point.
Right.
I think it's Lauren Sanchez. Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
That's his new girlfriend. You can tell she's had some work done on her face.
Yeah.
some Botox and stuff.
Let's share it.
But she's totally, she loves him. You can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, she's into him.
Yeah, she's totally into him. So
look at him. He's a stud.
So to impress her, he just bought
The one's his wife in that picture.
The one on the right is his wife. The one on the left is his girlfriend.
wife was
his wife's
pretty hot.
Yeah.
Well, his new girlfriend.
Cute.
His new girlfriend's got the boobs.
Yeah.
That's
She kind of has the work thing.
Oh yeah, her face has been stretched.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, she looks weird to me, but she probably was pretty hot.
Yeah, I don't know what she did before, but you know what he did?
His wife's got good shoulder cap development there.
Yeah, she does.
She's doing some.
I'd hook up with her.
Rose.
He spent $78 million on an estate in Maui.
What did DiCaprio fuck that woman before?
Probably.
He was seen flirting with her. He probably did a long time. DiCaprio's fucked everybody.
See this right here. They use this apparatus to suck the money out of this.
Yep.
The money goes from here into there.
Yep.
Into there.
That's what's happening.
In this area too.
Yep. DiCaprio and his group of friends back in the day were called the Pussy Posse.
Mm-hmm.
That was their nickname. Now they go by the
Pussy Posse.
They call themselves the Wolf Pack now.
Oh, because I was gonna say they're still slaying. So.
They're still slaying, but it was like him. It's like people wouldn't expect. Like Toby Maguire is part of it at one point.
Yeah.
Lucas Haas.
Yeah, right.
It's like, what's with this? What kind of posse is this?
Jazz my in the house. What up, dude?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Unknown user.
I don't know. I don't even know where he's from.
Who are you, unknown user?
Reveal yourself to me.
I'm sure it's somebody famous. That
unknown user, and it's hashtag JazzMe.
Hey, so I was going to ask you. I wasn't going to ask you. I was going to tell you. I'm sorry. Are you still interested in getting an Xbox Series X?
I just gave up.
Well, there's one way to get them now. Do you have you read this stuff about the Xbox All Access?
Yeah, where you buy it.
You literally have to finance it. Even if you have the money right then, you have to finance it.
Yeah, and get the Game Pass with it.
You get 2 years of Game Pass plus the Xbox, and it's like $840 by the time you're done. $839. They literally will not let you buy it outright. You have to do it that way. But you can get an Xbox.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but you would pay $35 a month for 2 years.
Well, especially because I have to get a car now.
Well, it's going to help your credit score.
Yeah, watch. Well, I have no debt. You got a little debt on this Microsoft here. They won't let me have a car because I have the fucking Xbox.
Yeah,
that's true.
No, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah. Don't do it. But I seriously considered it at one point. I'm like, I just want an Xbox. But,
dude, I went into that Kia dealership and I was like, because some commercial said,
yeah,
if you got $500 and you make $2,000 a month, I guarantee I'll get you a car. And I'm like, okay, let's
do this.
see. That was like, 4 years ago? I was working at the other place that's no longer the MRA.
Yeah.
I walked, because I literally worked at Hall and Grossbeck, and I walked
up
to
the
Hall
road,
and Gratiot. And that guy's like, dude, I have called 34 creditors. I can't. Are you sure? Like you need to file bankruptcy, man. I can't get anybody to finance you. I'm like, I just wanted to see if it was real.
I don't want a Kia. Are you
so
nuts?
then when the commercials come on, and they were going, you should be buying a Kia. I was like, unless you are Mia.
Actually, the Kias aren't bad now.
Yeah, but I would have taken one because I needed a vehicle.
Yeah.
And it would have, but yeah, he's like, no, I can't even get you one. Your credit is so bad. He's like, I can't get. He goes, 34 creditors.
Yeah, see,
They're
that's
credit institutions.
My credit isn't great, but it's not horrible. But even mine, they were like, my interest rate was high. That's why I had to refinance it right away through the credit union. I couldn't get anything from the credit union right away, but I was able to refinance it and drop it a few percentage points.
Oh, did you already do that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I saved a little. I ended up saving like $43 a month or something.
That's good.
But
that was all interest, so
it was all interest. But that little lot I went to, they have decent cars, and they're cheaper. So if you're just looking to get something, just tell them Brian sent you. Give me some money.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't need a vehicle. I just need a license.
I've made the decision that I'm going to lease the rest of my life because my dad and my uncles are getting old and they can't fix everything
Yeah.
for me.
Have the dealership take care of it. Yep.
So I just got to go
Yep.
do it, and that's just what I'm going to do the rest of my life.
Yep.
Because I can't fix anything. I'm not mechanically
Nope.
inclined whatsoever.
Nuh-uh.
So
Neither.
it's just like so I always have a new vehicle. And if something goes wrong, they fix it. It's just better. for me.
I think that's a perfect plan for you.
And there's no excuse. I don't have like kids or anything where I can't fucking just. I'm just mad that now with the pandemic and the shortages, I'm gonna have to pay more than normal. That sucks.
Yeah,
You
but
probably
like,
will.
but eventually, like you're gonna have, like I said, you'll have like a built-in equity with these vehicles, and you'll be getting cheaper payments.
You'll be paying more on that first one, but after that, just by
Yeah.
the second one, you'll be paying a
Yep.
lot less. You just got to deal with it for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And like get your oil change there, the whole shot, and then they keep track of that shit, and then they all of a sudden they call you and go, hey, you want to turn that thing in early, and then they give you a sweet deal because they want to sell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what other car besides the one you were talking about that they always have sweet lease deals on, especially at the Chevy dealerships?
What?
Silverado.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Always have sweet deals
Yeah,
on Silverados.
that's true on the trucks. Yep, they do. Yeah, a lot of
You
the
might
guy-
not get the big engines and stuff, but
no,
you'll be,
but they don't. Most of them have 6 cylinders now in them.
yeah.
I just need something decent in the snow.
But yeah, like
Oh.
there's like 5 guys at work, and they either have Rams or they have Silverados, and they're all leases, and they all pay like $200 a month.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about them, but yeah, they always seem to be the cheapest.
That's because they can turn. Because if you don't put a ton of miles on them,
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna
They
sell.
turn
They'll
around
sell
and
them for
sell-
a massive
in
profit.
2 years they turn around and sell them for $40,000.
Yep. Oh no, yeah, I know that. That's
Well, my boss James, what he did with his Mustang, he bought it, but sold. It was only like a year old, and he sold it more than he bought it for
I believe it. Yeah.
because of all this shit going on right now.
Yeah, it's
They
true.
made a couple grand, and he said I wasn't going to get rid of it, but he was going through a divorce, so he needed some coin,
Yeah, that helps. So if you have something to sell.
and he got a lease. He's got a I can't remember what it was. He got an SUV.
Yeah.
He's riding around. He's cool.
Yeah, just if that's Silverados or what was the one you're talking about? Equinox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, I
Equinox.
mean, just go in there and see what they got. You never know; they might have a good deal on something right after the new year.
Yeah.
And I got one, like we were talking earlier, I have a lot of things going for me, and one of them is I don't care what color it is.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the like worst turquoise, lame.
Who gives a shit
You're
what
not trying-
features?
yeah.
Who gives a shit about the features as long as it's all-wheel drive?
Yep.
Yeah, I just need something to get me through the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And then your next one, then you can be like, hey, you know what? I want like this on it. I want that on it. And then by then, we'll be done with this whole shortage thing, hopefully, and
Yeah.
and you'll have some built-in equity on it, and you'll be able to, I'll take any color, but I want like, you got a couple specific things I want, and and they'll do it, and
I want something subtle, like a Bigfoot replica.
yeah,
That's a good idea.
Like something that's decent in the snow.
That would be good to snow. Nothing's going to stop it.
Yeah. Go over people's car and just,
Some people deserve to have their cars gone over. Sorry.
definitely, yeah.
Well, yeah, one of the guys I work with, he lives like out past Selfridge,
Yeah.
and he drives in to work, and he's got a Ram though, but he leases it, and it's like dirt cheap for him. 'cause
Ram.
He just keeps leasing them.
Yeah.
He's been leasing them for like, I don't know, 15 years or something like that. But like he always had to drive. He's like, he puts some miles on them, but he still don't go over. But like when it's not work, he doesn't drive it.
Yeah.
He's got another vehicle at home. Excuse me. He's like, if I got to haul something, I got another truck at home. He goes, I don't do anything with this. I don't damage it.
No.
He's like, it's strictly for driving to work.
You
and
know
back.
what? Scratch it. Don't get a Silverado because you're going to have somebody
yeah.
saying, I need help moving something.
Yeah, that's what I won't do.
Well, then you just tell him it's a lease and you can't.
Yeah,
you're not
actually,
allowed
that's true.
You're not allowed to move
Or
anything with it.
just be like, I'm 43. 43 years old. I can say no to you. I don't want to help you move shit. Get out of here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It-
I don't care if I have a truck.
I don't
I'm
care.
not moving somebody's house anymore. I quit that shit years ago.
Yeah, I got to thinking about it because I was telling you before the show how I want to do the show on New Year's Eve now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? maybe I got to force myself to go out, and I think about it, like I don't want to go anywhere.
No, why
I
would
just
you?
don't. We're old enough now where you don't have to do anything. Like
No.
I don't remember anyone like my age doing stuff when I was younger. Like
No. Well, actually, I remember New Year's 2000
yeah.
going into 2001.
I'm not talking about like families. Like if we had a family
No.
with all of us or something, sure. But I mean, I'm talking like going to actual New Year's party and getting hammered. I don't want to do that.
No.
At all.
I get you.
Just want to get drunk here, and plus the next day, the day after the big holiday season's over, and then you got that long road of darkness between basically New Year's Eve and like
St.
pretty
Patrick's
much
Day.
spring. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing going on.
No.
Wait,
So-
what about MLK?
Yeah,
President's
But
Day?
it's still though it's like just
I know.
it's like the days are short, they're starting to get longer, but that it's only a minute or two here and there.
the
Yeah.
Canadian jet stream finally
Yeah.
rolls on in.
We'll
It's
get some
freezing.
cold.
Dude, you get the coldest fucking part of the year is January and fucking February.
And you get that bad like sore throat,
Yeah.
cold
Yeah,
sickness.
there's only one good thing about that time of year, and it's the fucking Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's the other good thing about it. If we do it, we should probably do it on New Year's Eve because New Year's Day is Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's a 7:30 game, so yes.
Yeah.
You're right. It's a good yeah.
Yeah, I have no parties, no nothing to go to.
Yeah,
New
that's
Year's
kind of
Eve.
funny. It's like
I got to pick
New
up my
Year's
son
Eve-
at 9 o'clock. but
New Year's
other than that-
Eve, the game's gonna be on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is a Friday on top of it being New Year's Eve. People are gonna be all fucked up trying to watch that game the next day.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Not me.
Nope.
No. Oh, you're gonna be so sore and
I'll be all nice and sober watching that game.
yeah, no hangover.
Yeah.
No-
I'll tell you, though last year I didn't I stayed up and watched I watched like all the different I just kept flipping the channels, watching all the different ball drops,
Yeah.
whatever. I was even watching the Canadian one.
Canadian
Yeah.
one's the best.
Well, yeah, because it had like the great, Sir Brian Adams.
They yelled like the
World
blockheads.
famous for
Ah! It's New
Yeah,
Year's.
yeah.
Ah!
Follow the road.
Was it last year they had it, or was it the year before where it was Ken Jeong and Joel McHale's New Year's roast?
I think it was last year because I think I watched some of it and it was really bad.
Yeah, they were just
Ken
like,
Jeong was really bad.
they're like, oh, we're doing it again this year, and I was like, eesh.
It was really bad. Like
Yeah.
Joel McHale wasn't like really bad, but it was so scripted and they were making him just say stupid, cheesy shit.
Yeah,
And-
that's not
but
cool.
Ken Jeong, I'm sorry, but I don't. I mean, like he was funny in those movies,
Yeah.
but he is not like. I've never seen The Masked Singer, but I've seen clips
Ooh,
of it. He's horrible.
If you're looking for him to be funny in that, no, it's cheesy as shit.
He's horrible. And when they did that show, I watched some of that, and I had to keep changing it. He was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a stand-up person.
No.
He's a doctor.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Like he was Hangover, right?
The three hangovers.
Hangover. Yeah.
That's where he got. That's
And knocked up.
He was good. He was good as the
right. That's what I remember him
he
in
was
too.
good as the king in Role Models.
He was
too.
great. Yeah, Role Models is
right.
great too.
Right.
But
So,
his comedy, like he's
No.
a good comedy actor.
Yeah.
But he's not a comedian.
No.
That way we don't get a
No. I don't want him like announcing shows and trying to be funny.
No,
He's not.
even on The Masked Singer, it's all like just the lame shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to get an email from him.
And I guess
he is from
he's-
Detroit though.
Oh, is he?
His dad graduated from Wayne State.
And I guess he's like really bad at picking who's behind the masks.
He almost won it this year.
Oh, I know. In the previous years, they said that
Nicole Scherzinger won this year.
for the previous years he always guesses wrong. I guess
It was the easiest thing, because I only watch the show because I want to be right. I want to guess this and be right and beat everybody. That's my whole point for watching the show.
It's the whole point of anything.
And then there's
Always
one that
be
came
right.
out, and it's this heart-shaped, the Queen of Hearts, but it's like looks like rubies and different like teardrops are made of diamonds and stuff. And then you hear her sing. She had a nice ass too. It was like his hard thing, but her ass is hanging out and her legs she looked good. And but you can't see her face, so it's like even better. And then she started singing. I'm like, that sounds familiar. By the second week, we're like, oh, that's fucking Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was totally right. So
Yeah.
that's all.
She's the one that won.
She won.
Oh,
And she went to school in Michigan.
All right, guys, I put in the chat if you
Scared
guys
the
want
hell
to
out of me.
join our show.
I thought you were going to say, oh, right, the internet died.
No.
She
So if you guys want to join the show, click the link in the chat.
Please, because we're running out of stuff.
In the chat.
she had the show. She had a show,
Yeah.
but like with her family on the farm.
Oh, well,
No, the homesteading show.
yeah. Alaska.
Yeah, because like I saw her.
Well, she
like-
wasn't even in it. It was just her
Just
family.
her family, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Her,
thought.
her dad,
her
and,
dad,
and two
aunts.
brothers. Yeah,
Oh.
Aunts Lee and Uncle
Yeah.
Otto.
Oh, so she was never on it.
No, it's just to kill your family.
She was only in the intro. She sang the song with her dad.
I got you.
She did, yeah, that's how she got her start, was singing with her dad at shows and doing stuff.
Yeah, she was a yodeler.
And they did yodeling and, yeah.
Yeah.
Oddly, I watched a.
Yeah, she looks great in a pair of jeans, though.
Oddly, I watched a special on her about 3 or 4 weeks ago, like how she was homeless.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah, like,
she had to
way
deal
back.
with a deal with a coffee shop. They're like, well, we'll sing, and the crowds got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then a radio station played "Who Will Save Your Soul," and
Yeah.
obviously she's
Well, that's what it gave it
no
away.
longer homeless.
The clues during the Masked Singer, that was another thing. It was like I was even homeless at one time. They have like the little clues they drop. I'm like, oh, it's Jewel. I fucking knew that
She,
one.
initially, she turned down her first record contract
Yeah, she did. That was in
because she did not want to be a pop singer.
No,
She turned down like $1 million contract.
she just wanted to do what she
she
wanted.
wanted to do what she wanted to do, and so she, yeah.
It's also important to point out she was homeless, but in San Diego.
Right.
Oh
And-
no!
Yeah.
Which
how
is
did she
basically-
survive?
Yeah.
It's not like being homeless here.
Yeah,
No.
she wasn't
It's-
homeless in downtown Detroit.
No,
You know.
But to her credit, she is from Alaska, which is far colder than here. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it was San Diego,
Yeah.
and for her, a rugged, like salt of the earth type,
Yeah.
homesteader chick, it
Right.
was like a joke.
She had a vehicle, so she lived in it.
well, that got stolen.
Oh, that's right.
Did
Yeah,
Yep,
that was
it
part of
did.
the other thing.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
anyways-
I always liked her.
That's the thing about Masked Singer is just I want to be better than everybody. And
Right.
I'm good at guessing things
I
like
get.
that.
I got you.
So that's why I watch it.
I won't watch
Some
it
of the
because
performances
it's
are good, and I'll
gay.
even say, "Oh wow, that was pretty good." But then I get to a point where I just know somebody is, and it's like, no, that's fucking Taylor Dane. I knew that one. It sounded just like Taylor Dane singing one of Taylor Dane's songs,
I got you.
something like that.
Yeah.
The show itself is not like the hosts. Fuck them. I don't even care.
Well, I mean,
Actually, Robin Thicke is the best one.
they actually like wasn't Rob Gronkowski one of the masked dudes?
Oh, they've had some crap once.
yeah.
Mickey Rourke was on it, and he quit halfway through his first song.
Good.
Lil Wayne was on it, and like you heard him trying to sing. I'm like, oh, that's fucking Lil
Also,
Wayne.
they have people that can't sing as well.
Yeah, they're not all professional
okay.
singers. Like they have random. Johnny Rotten was on this past season,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he was yeah.
He can't sing.
And then
He's
one
just-
guy, the gerbil or the hamster, was singing. And he
Richard
sang-
Gere.
Well, that's why I thought somebody actually guessed. One of the people actually guessed Richard Gere, and I think it was
Oh,
Joel,
really?
I think it was Joel McHale when he was guest panelist. But he's singing really well, and then he sang in a different language, but he did a really good job. But they dropped clues, and we figured out that this guy's daughter was on it before, and it was Rob Schneider was the gerbil, but he can actually
yeah.
sing.
Yeah.
He sang in like Spanish, one of the songs,
Mm.
because he is Filipino.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so he's Asian, technically.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's Asian.
Asians. But yeah, it's a there's a lot of different stuff going on. It's not always singers. It's mostly not singers.
Right.
You know?
It's mostly not singers.
Not singers.
It's mostly nod zingers.
But there's certain ones you just hear it and you're like, oh, okay, I know who the fuck that is right away. You know?
Right.
And she was trying to disguise her voice, so when they do the stuff, they disguise her voice anyways, but she was also talking with a southern accent. So Jules trying to, but when she started singing, it's like, well, that sounds just like every song Jules ever sang.
Right.
She sang everything well,
Yeah.
but it's not difficult.
Yeah, I've seen those.
The Wayne Brady one was easy too, because it sounded like fucking Wayne Brady. It was like, is Wayne Brady gonna have to smack? I don't know.
I met Wayne Brady.
That's true.
I partied with him.
It's-
I bought him and his mom and his sister shots.
To me,
Or
it's-
not his sister
It's just like being a detective.
and his wife, and then somebody else that was there. I bought them shots.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you did tell me
because
that.
they got married.
That's
when
right.
We were first time I was ever in Vegas. I was 27.
he just seems like he'd be a massive jerk.
He was super
Wayne Brady?
awesome,
No, I'm
dude. He was super
It
awesome.
always
No,
seems
I
like
get
he's
that.
happy.
Yeah,
One of the
he
few
was
people
super
on Earth.
awesome, and his wife was really cool, and his mom was super cool, and
Yeah.
and like I was the only one in the group that knew him, who he was in our group, the Dart League group that went there, until I was like, didn't you guys ever see Whose Line Is It Anyway? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, that. They're like, oh my God.
Yep.
Yep.
I miss that show.
That was a good show.
I mean, it's still on, but it's not the same.
no.
Yeah,
It was one of his best.
Oh yeah, him
But-
and Ryan Stiles, Colin Mockery.
That is one of the other things about. I'm going to go back to the Masked Singer again.
Go ahead.
I don't want this to be the lamest episode we ever done. But
I don't care. Go ahead. Go.
there's a generational gap because watching it with my kids, I'll be like, "Oh, that's Jewel," and they're like, "Who?" They don't know who the fuck Jewel is.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "Oh, that's Todrick Hall," and I'm like, "Who?" It's
Yeah,
the same
right.
thing. I don't know who the hell a Todrick Hall is.
What? What is it?
His name is Todrick Hall, and he's talented. Like he dances, he can sing really well.
Well, that's
He taught
great.
himself to dance and sing.
Todrick.
Todrick. He's a black gay man
Yeah.
from Texas.
Nice.
So I figured his name's Todrick. It would be like a mixed guy. 'Cause
He's
Todd and then
straight up.
Todd and Cedric and make him
It's
one person.
Todrick.
Okay, Todrick.
Yeah, and he taught himself to sing. He knew at a very young age that he was not a sports person. Just because the way he acted,
He knew he might be homosexual.
homosexual. But he taught himself to dance and sing in the garage and did all this stuff. Basically, started
hiding from his dad.
hiding from his dad. Actually, apparently his parents were very supportive, but
Okay.
they must have lived in Austin. That's the only thing I
Yeah,
can
right,
think of.
right.
But it kind of taught himself to do everything. Started making YouTube videos.
Thanks for
Like
sending me to my grave with AIDS.
right from the beginning of YouTube, he started making videos, and that's how he kind of built himself up, and it's worked out for him. But it's like I had no idea who the dude was.
Todrick.
But my kids knew. Well, at least one of them knew. And
What was his last name?
Todrick Hall.
Todrick Hall.
Oh, and he's been on the freaking what's it called? The RuPaul's Drag Race a bunch of times. Apparently,
Oh, okay.
he's not a drag queen. He just performs on it.
Yeah. Even they're like, you're too gay to be on RuPaul's show, bro.
Yeah. See.
See, I just put TOD and he popped right up. Todrick Hall.
Yeah, he's very popular.
The 213.
There's old Todrick.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah. He's feminine.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh.
He's femininio.
Oh.
Like the law offices of femininity. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, apparently he did do drag. I'm sorry. Is that him with T Swift?
That's his girlfriend. No?
Sorry, I'm just taking an extra moment to gander at her. Okay.
Yeah, she's tall.
Got a key in his ear.
Is she really tall?
She's 5'10".
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know that.
She's very tall. But anyways, that's the
Gay
the
guys
gap you
always
see.
have hot chick friends.
And then
Always.
one guy did the mallard. This guy was dressed like a mallard, and he started singing. He did like the freaking Big and Rich song, the Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy,
Oh.
and Sugar Ray's Fly.
So there he is with one of his buddies.
Yeah, it's football bro.
It's like
His
It's-
boyfriend
His new boyfriend, Davi.
Davi.
I am Davi.
But the mallard sang
He's
some
gay till he
songs,
gets that green card.
and he did a decent job. And they're like dropping hints. I had no idea who the voice was. And then they started dropping hints, and I'm like, oh, he's a mallard. He's Southern, does hunting. Dale Earnhardt's a friend.
He's
That's
a
Willie
duck-
Robertson from Duck Dynasty.
I was gonna say
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a du-
Boom,
he's one
got
of those
it.
dudes.
Oh, Willie, yeah.
I knew who it was right away. I love being right. I just love being right so much.
Yeah.
My kids are like, who? I'm like, you never seen Duck
Well-
Dynasty? I just watch that shit and laugh at it because it's stupid.
See, Brian, being raised around you and then my Uncle Trace and then your brother Craig.
Yeah.
I always thought I was like fucking stupid because I would watch those shows with you
Yeah.
and I would do terrible and I would get like 2 right a whole show, like
Yeah.
we watched Jeopardy or something.
Yeah.
But then I went and played with normal people
Yes.
and I'm like dominating.
Yes.
You just realize that
So I'm like,
some of us are exceptional, and yeah.
so it's like the thing Sherlock Holmes thought he was stupid when he was a kid because he was always around Mycroft.
Yeah.
Mycroft told him, remember in the show Sherlock, he's like, we didn't know you were smart till we were around normal kids. And he was like ripping on him
Yeah.
because Mycroft. So that's what it was like. I thought I was an idiot.
Yeah. That's why
I know.
Sherlock always tried so hard.
Yeah, but yeah,
He was a try hard.
because I used to go to what's that bar? Wild Woodies. I don't know what it became. Dooley's.
Yeah.
And then we did trivia there, and I would always win.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I'm not bad at this. I just was around people that are really good at it.
I've always had this thing where I absorb stupid, useless information, and it happens to be a lot of the stuff they ask in trivia. So it's not anything I planned on doing. it kind of sticks in my head, and like, but I can't do anything to fix my financial situations or.
Yeah.
But I can
But you
do
can
okay.
you can retain knowledge.
Yeah, it doesn't help me at work or anything, unless we have a trivia night at work, which has never happened ever in my life. But it doesn't help.
Brian, do you know where you put that package? No, I don't remember.
That was a human heart.
Yeah.
Where'd you put it?
Suddenly you forgot.
Yeah.
I don't remember where. Yeah. Blockheads.
But trivia, sure, why not?
Yeah,
And one person's like, yeah, one of the ladies I used to work with, she's like, we do trivia up at Coonan and stuff. I don't know if you're interested in something like that. I'm like, pfft.
oh,
yeah,
you
sure.
would in a bar you would dominate because I did.
Yeah, but they have people that come there to like their teams when they come in, like they know what they're doing. I feel like it'd be stacked, and I don't know if I could do it unless I had a superior team.
Yeah,
the all-star team.
Me,
Trace, Craig.
They're bringing in mercenaries to take you out. It's like, I used to be good, but now they got teams that specifically.
They're like, yeah, we do trivia Wednesday nights. I'm like, Wednesday night? I don't want to go to a bar on Wednesday night. Like, what time does it start? 8:30. What?
Yeah.
8:30 on a Wednesday? I go to bed at 10.
Yeah.
I have to be up at 4:45.
That's a funny thing about getting home when people ask you to do something later. Like, hey, you mind, 9:10, 9:20, come pick. No!
If it's Friday or Saturday night, I have no problem. But if they're like 8:30 on a Wednesday, I'm literally like less than an hour and a half to like go to bed. I don't go to sleep when I'm in bed trying to sleep, and I might have the TV on. But it's like I get up at 4:45 in the morning. I'm not going to do anything at 8:30 at night.
Maybe I'll help you if I get a nap.
If I can get a nap in, yes.
Who the hell stays up till 9:10?
But why are you asking old people like us to help you at that time of
Well,
night?
they were like, trivia. We go to trivia. I'm like, you guys are like 30, okay?
They go to trivia? Oh, no.
Like Wednesday nights at 8:30. I'm like, no. 6 o'clock.
If you get a phone call if I get a phone call past 7 p.m., I think something bad's happened. They've already text.
Yep.
That's how I know something might be bad. It's an actual call.
Yep.
Because usually it's a text, hey, see you tomorrow. We need this, and this. Okay, fine. But then you get a call like, what the fuck's going on? Like, immediately, every time I see a phone light up, someone I haven't heard from, or someone that doesn't call me, even if it's someone I know well, like, oh, let's see who died.
Who died?
You know,
or
like,
what's on fire?
Yeah.
So, fire. Oh, man. So, okay, I got a story. We were at Christmas breakfast this morning, and we were talking with Amanda, and I stumbled upon this story, so I had to have her retell it. But, so her parents have a place up north. I think they still have it, but I'm not sure. And they got a bunch. They got like 30 or 40 acres and then a cabin.
Amanda's parents?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like far north, not where they live now. But
Not where they live
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like actually, like
North.
a couple hour trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where she said, but basically it's outside of a small town. And this was before cell service. No one had cell phones. This is 30 years ago. She was 10 years old, and they went up north, and it was for the 4th of July weekend. And it was really hot, really dry. We had like a whole string of really hot days, and there hadn't been rain in a couple weeks. So their cabin, and then they got some land, and then they cleared the land around it up to a certain point, and then it's like tall grass and then forest and stuff after it.
Mm-hmm.
Then through the forest, and the other side of the forest is somebody else's place. So it's like distance between everybody's places, but there's forest in between it. And there's no road up to the cabin. It's like a main road, and then it's like a 2-lane dirt track type thing that you'd have 4x4 to get through, and they're going through it. So they did everything, and they were going into town for the 4th of July parade. And they go into town, they watch it, and they come back, and they're driving down this 2-lane dirt track thing. That's what she kept on saying. And all of a sudden they come over this ridge, and all of a sudden just flames. The forest is on fire. Like, oh my God, what's going on? And her dad jumped out of the car, and he started running toward it. And her mom's like, what are you going to do? He's like, I don't know, but I got to do something.
I'm going to go kill myself.
So
that'll fix it.
So mom, jumps in the driver's seat, puts in reverse, turns around, and just flies backwards all the way down this road. Like it's nothing. She's done it 1,000 times. She doesn't know. Flies down, gets to the main road, goes to the store, which is right around the corner, so they can call the fire department. They get there, but the guy who's in charge of the fire department, volunteer fire department, runs the store.
Right.
So he shuts down the store, calls everybody up, gets them out there. They start fighting this fire, and they finally get it contained. It didn't burn anybody's houses. It just burned a lot of trees. Everybody was safe. And the guy was like, well, I guess the good thing is next year you'll get some really good blueberries out of this because of the ash.
Yeah.
And Jim's like, it's like, I don't fucking care about blueberries. It's like, this thing almost, was close enough to my house. And it jumped the road, the little road, and it caught stuff on the other side of the road on fire. But that's not the best part. So this was like this past summer. They were talking about the fire, how it happened. And then her dad's name is Jim.
Yeah.
So out of nowhere, it's like, yeah, I still feel really bad that I started that fire.
So 30 years later, he knew
the only two people that knew was him and his wife. And Amanda looked at him. She's like, what are you talking about? He's like, and he kind of like stopped.
Oh, that slipped.
And Mom's like, I never told a soul. I held that secret for 30 years. So he basically fessed up to starting a fire,
a forest
30
fire.
years ago. That destroyed about 20 acres of trees.
Oh my God!
Because he didn't make sure
he didn't make sure
the charcoal
fire was out.
The charcoal was out, and he dumped the ashes and stuff.
Yeah,
and it caught. But he had just cleared all the grass, the tall grass and the trees around the house, so it didn't come close enough to the house to start anything a fire. Because that's good, because all the gas and all the firewood and everything was next to the house. So if the fire would have hit that, everything's gone.
Right.
So
they still have that property?
I don't know if they still do or not.
Oh,
I know.
I thought you were saying they still did.
I think she said they did, but I honestly don't remember now. Like not she didn't say this today, but previously she had talked about it. I think she said that they still have it. But yeah, so after 30 years, he fessed up. Now, when I first heard the story, I thought, I heard her say that for 30 years, she thought she had started the fire until her dad fessed up 30 years later, which made the story 100 times better.
It's fucking hilarious. He admits to it.
Yeah.
That makes it even better because like she thought she did it.
Yeah.
And then fucking.
But I misheard her. That's why I made her tell the story again. I'm like, oh, I thought
that
you
was
started.
Today you had her tell it?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have been downstairs.
You were.
Damn.
Yeah, it was me and Danielle and Mom were in there.
Damn, I missed that.
Yeah. But yeah, he and it wasn't
I didn't feel good today though, man.
And her mom never said a word to anybody, never told anybody what actually happened, and Dad's the one who let it slip.
Oh wow!
And she was so proud of herself because usually she probably lets stuff slip.
Well, she is a woman.
Well, she's exonerated now. It doesn't matter. She doesn't have to. Keep it inside.
I had to keep it inside.
She started a forest fire.
And they said it was just a weird week. Like weird stuff kept happening, and he went into town and he was talking about a guy about drilling a well, and then after the fire is done, after the other guy said something about blueberries, and he said he didn't give a fuck about the blueberries, the other guy's like, hey, if you want to talk about that well, there's like immediately after the fire, these firefighters walking up, hey, you want if you want to do a well, he's like, it's like, I don't care about the well right now, I just want to make sure everything's okay. This fire almost caught my entire home, everything on fire. I don't want to think about it. So they went somewhere else from there and spent the day somewhere else. When they came back from this day trip from their cabin, the guy had come and dug a well. They had a new well. He's like, what the hell's going on this week? What's going on?
Well, see,
you need a well, okay?
Those guys are all volunteer firefighters. Yeah. So,
but he never paid for the well. They just dug it for him as a gift.
Hey.
Yeah. He just said, he's like, it was a weird week. You're going to have great blueberries next year.
Sorry, bro. You need blueberries and you need a well, period.
That's all you need.
It's going to make some great blueberries.
Yeah. That's the first thing you think of when the fire's done. It's like, is everybody okay? How about you say that?
Well, yeah, but, those guys have probably put out forest fires before.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point.
They've probably dealt with that shit.
Oh, if like I said, if the story would have been what I thought she said, like,
it'd have been
she
so much
thought
better.
for 30 years she started a fire, but it turned out actually her dad started it.
That would have been so much better.
It's good in its current form.
Like her whole childhood, she thought she started a fire. Like,
Oh, but yeah, that was a story I heard today.
Yeah, that'd have been hilarious.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new book from the guy who wrote World War Z.
Man, I forget. There was something I was
It's
going to
another
bring
video
up.
game I bought and then never played.
There was something I was going to bring up, and I can't remember what it was.
It was about football.
No.
Oh.
It was something out of the ordinary, and I can't remember what it was. Because my brain don't work anymore.
As you get a little older, everything starts falling apart.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, you know, when you get the lava shits.
Lava shit. Yeah, that's... Or that Saturday, though, I was sick. I thought I was okay, and I farted, and I shit down my back like a baby.
Wow,
So,
no,
like-
I didn't have any of that. But
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
it sounds rough.
But it was just water. Like at that point, it didn't even have a smell really.
Oh, I mean,
Maybe it was COVID. It didn't even smell anymore. I smelled nothing. Then I went around a bunch of old people later that day,
and they're
high
like,
fiving them.
now I know what it's like to shit myself. Way to go, old people.
Where's my taste? It's gone. There's a girl on our Facebook page, on my Facebook. She posted a picture of her husband just feasting. He's like, he can't smell or taste, but it's not stopping him. He's just eating. He just doesn't care. Like,
Yeah, sustenance. That's what you need.
I got an appetite. I don't care if I can't taste it. I'm eating it.
Yeah, that's true,
I
though.
paid for it.
No, there's nothing good in sports.
If I had,
You know, it's been 25 years tomorrow since John Benet Ramsey.
Wow.
25 fucking years, man.
would she have been hot?
Oh, I don't know if we want to go there.
It's hard to say.
I'm not going to get into that.
Gonna get a
today.
comment. She was hot. Whoa! All right.
She already was.
No.
Gross.
There's nothing creepier and more odd than those little kid beauty pageants. You can't tell me that shit's not laced with pedophilia. I'm sorry.
God,
Oh,
yeah.
That is laced with the fucking.
Did you ever, there was a South Park episode where they do one.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, it was really
where
fucking-
Ike basically gets taken over by the ghost of Michael Jackson, and in order for him to move from Ike's body and out of purgatory, he has to win like a beauty contest. So they dress him up, and they show the judges are like sitting there playing with themselves while they're watching it.
Yeah, like under the table.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, let's take these kids and then have them slap makeup on so they look. It's messed
it's
up.
beyond even that.
It's
They make them
fucking
get
morbid.
like these mothers get cheek implants put in them and everything.
Remember that Netflix show that got so much heat, Cuties?
Yeah.
Because it was basically frickin' a bunch of hypersexualized like 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds.
Doing the
Dude,
dancing.
I'm like, dude, just fucking nuke us.
Yeah.
Just put an end to it. God, end it. If you're gonna do it now.
Just
Time.
get it done with.
Yeah, people aren't fucking so sick.
Speaking of pedophiles, this has nothing to do with pedophiles.
Morgan,
Are you guys excited that the Kurt Warner movie's finally out?
Yes.
I saw
so excited.
I saw the trailer for it.
Can you hear
Yeah.
my excitement?
It looks like a made-for-TV movie to me.
Yeah.
I like the Dick Vermeil character's mean. Like, why should I take a chance on you?
Yeah, right. I know.
And he's like the nicest, known to be like
Yeah.
the nicest guy.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid playing Dick Vermeil as a dick.
Yeah.
No.
No. If it was Mike Martz, I would understand it.
Right, right.
All
But not
Dick
Dick
Vermeil
Vermeil.
did is cry and reminisce about everything.
Yeah. These players.
These players.
They played their heart out.
And then actually Zachary Levi kind of looks the part. I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
kind of fits that. But then like Anna Paquin as his
Oh,
wife.
man.
Kurt
She's
Warner.
so much cuter than his wife.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, especially when he first came in the
Well,
league,
where's
his wife had the freaking bush.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
She had the same haircut he did.
Yeah, she had like this super like it was like a grown out like brush cut or something.
Yeah.
Like really tall.
It was it was terrible.
I
And
gotta say this though, I didn't think very much of her until I seen her in a dress one day, and she's
no, and that's the thing. It once you actually see her with some femininity.
Well,
for
after
some reason, religious chicks don't show off their.
Well, see, it was after he got his because after that he got a contract,
yeah,
so they got money.
that's true.
Then all of a sudden, like her hair was long, she's wearing makeup, and like she was wearing a dress, and yeah, she looked really good in that dress. Yeah, she's stacked pretty good.
Just from the commercials I've seen.
But like Brian said, Anna Paquin's like pretty damn hot.
Yeah, with good boobs, but
they
didn't
definitely dumbed her. They definitely like made her down, and like Like,
Yeah.
But
But she doesn't have the buzz cut hair. She just has
No.
regular Anna Paquin hair.
Yeah.
That's just whatever.
Or Anna Paquin was in Almost Famous,
She wasn't
Yes.
Almost Famous.
but she kind of had that Barely Legal vibe back then.
Yeah.
Because she was.
I think all the girls kind of did. They
By
were
the
really
time she
young.
made Almost
Well, they
Famous,
were-
she was legal.
They were barely legal.
But I mean, saying that barely legal means legal, but it's
Yeah.
yeah.
But they have that they
I
have
mean,
that vibe where
well,
it's like
Kate Hudson was probably what when she did that 21.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, Anna Paquin was like 18.
Yeah.
yeah.
Veruza Balk was in that. She was really old at that point.
Yeah, but who's the other one that was in it? Oh no, she was his sister, Zoe.
Deschanel.
Yeah, she's probably pretty young in that too.
Yeah, she was. But yeah, it was I know somebody saw it and they said as far as
Your looks have become a
They've
problem.
already saw it, the movie.
yeah, he's a movie preview reviewer. So he got to see it already. He got to see it like a week and a half ago.
And you know him?
Yeah.
And he reviews movies
He
for
does yeah, he's the Real Godfather, REEL, Real Godfather. He has his own Facebook page and website and everything. He actually gave it like 4 stars out of 5. He said
it's probably
as far
good.
as
Forgot about Dale. Hold on.
biography movies go, it's pretty good. He's like, yeah, it's maybe a little preachy, but it was pretty well done. But to me, just looking at it, it doesn't look like it should have come out of theaters. That to me straight up looks like made for TV. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll find out, because I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it,
I'll
yeah.
definitely see it.
I'll definitely watch it.
Dale.
I had to suffer through the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies
Were
because
Were
my
they
daughter
bad?
never. Well, they're not bad. It's just they're
were the other ones better with the other dudes?
the newer ones are pretty awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's like my daughter after we saw No Way Home. That's a new one, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, Far From Home, Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. Yeah, No Way Home. She didn't get a lot of the Easter eggs, so she wants me to. She was trying to catch up on a lot of them. And there's a pretty famous
Dale, you're annoying.
part of Spider-Man 3 where Tobey Maguire is like completely emo. Like like his hair slicked over. He's got a guy liner on, and she wanted to see that, and she
How
got
about
to,
after the show, Dale.
and she was not
Go see
thrilled
Alan.
with it.
Go see Alan.
That's been my week. That was watching Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I didn't.
The Tobey Maguire ones were okay. It's just
I don't know. I never saw him.
you're talking movies that are almost 20 years old for the first one and almost 15 years old from the last one.
Yeah, the special
Right.
effects are probably lacking.
There's certain parts that are like when they do CGI of a real person going through the air and doing stuff, it looks okay. But when they do there's parts where like Doc Ock is completely CGI, and they did that in the Matrix 3, like where it wasn't actually Keanu Reeves, it was just a character that was completely drawn in, and it looked good for the time. But now it's like, you can do so much more. Those parts were like, yeah, it doesn't look great.
Kind of like that one we were watching today at Craig's. What was it with Tom
The Polar
Hanks?
Express.
Yeah, like those people all look creepy.
They do, yeah. And that was the beginning of that, and that was motion capture. That's even more different because they're actually capturing people's movements.
I remember the special effects. From
So it was like
the old,
people, and then they just drew like cartoons
Yeah.
around it.
the old Flash Gordon shows.
Yeah,
The
you
best
know what?
Special effects.
I'm telling you, I watched some of the.
Buster Crab.
I watched the
whatever.
first one with Buster Crab a couple weeks ago on. If you have Roku TV or Roku stick, you can watch the Roku channel,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of that stuff on there, and it's like, man, it
Dad
was
watches all that really, really old shit.
I'm Ming the Merciless.
Super old shit.
It's, yeah, and they make them look complete super Asian, like they give him like the
Yeah.
slanted eyebrows.
Yeah.
So he looks all
That's
evil and Asian.
Is that like the 50s?
Oh, these are
flick,
the
or-
30s even.
Yeah, okay.
The Buster Crab ones were old.
Yeah, like Dad watches he'll watch like the old Robin Hood show from when he was like 8 years
Yeah.
old. I'm like, you haven't seen that enough times? Like you still watch it all the time?
Surprised the guy that fucking created Flash Gordon didn't sue fucking Anton LaVey.
Yeah.
You're stealing my character.
Yeah, he looks just like Ming.
Just like yeah.
And
But
Anton-
it was it was the first Buster Crab Flash Gordon serial, and like him and the main character lady. Dale Arden were on the plane. This super fast transatlantic flight that gives you across the ocean in like 9 hours or something. It's and they're flying and they can't find the scientist guy whose name I cannot think of right now. Zarkov,
Mr. Scientist.
but they can't find him. Like the solar rays that hit the plane, and they have to parachute out of this plane, and they happen to land right where they need to be. It's like, oh look, it's the scientist we need. And he's right there in the forest that they land in.
Oh
Just
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah,
chance.
yeah.
And he's got a gun on him, and he's like, I got you. Who are you people? And he's like, oh, I'm Flash Gordon. He's like, is your dad the world famous scientist, Dr. Gordon? He's like, yeah. He's like, just the person I needed. And then they go to work and find a way to go to.
Let's get right to this plan.
Let's get right to it. And they find a way to go to Ming's planet, which I can't think of. Is it Mongol?
Satania.
Satania.
I
It's like, I'm like, you know what? This is a little too coincidental.
I
can't take
forgot.
this.
Like I have seen that. It's just been so long.
They're
I
so
forgot.
bad.
Yes, they
Someone's
are.
had to do. I can't be the only person that thought of this. Ton LaVey.
He looks like Ming. No, he absolutely looks like Ming.
Ming, the merciless.
Men the merciless.
Ming. Sorry, Ming. Is it Ming like Emmy?
Ming.
M-I-N-G.
I think.
Ming, I mean,
Yeah.
think of the wrestler Ming.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Someone's got to have come up with this. Yeah,
Yeah,
look.
Yeah.
See, I knew someone would have thought of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, let me see where he can. Look, he looks like the same guy.
Yep.
Ming the Merciless, Anton. That's got to be where he came up. Like, I'm
It is.
gonna tell everybody I worship the devil, and I'm gonna look like Ming the Merciless and sell a bunch of books. Watch.
See if anybody gets it.
Okay, there he looks like a normal hipster. Yeah, come on.
Come on.
He fucking totally stole that look.
Well, that's Max von Sydow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the tits on that girl.
That's Jane Mansfield.
Yeah, that's Jane Mansfield.
Yes.
I can't believe I didn't recognize her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
before.
Jane
That's,
Mansfield.
that's before she lost her head. Oh, literally.
Oof. It's too soon.
Because that's how
That
she
was-
died.
yeah,
She
I was
got
just gonna
beheaded.
say that is still too soon.
Decapitated.
Here it's
Her daughter was in the back seat, and the head landed in her lap.
Did Leonard Nimoy play him in a movie or?
I don't know what the fuck
Looks
this is.
like-
Yeah, it does look like. What's the name of his metal band?
Is he still alive?
No, I think Anton
Yeah.
LaVey's dead now.
Yeah.
The Devil and Miss Mansfield.
Wow.
Yeah,
She got that. I don't know. I still have a maybe because I was a kid, but I always had a thing for those overly big boob like corset look, like
Yeah. Oh, there.
You know who kind of has it now. She lost the weight is Adele.
Yeah.
She's got that. I can't think of what to call a look other than the corset tit girl.
buxom.
She got the
Buxom.
corset boob
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
look.
Yeah.
The voluptuous look.
Voluptuous.
And like she's one of the ones that as the weight went down, the boobs stayed.
Yeah, it worked out for her.
It really did
Or
work.
she had some put in.
I don't know if she did. Well, maybe she did. You never
Yeah,
know.
I mean she might have. She is young enough to where it might have all been
Yeah.
kind of smooth process.
yeah.
But a lot of times though, like I mean, that's like usually one of the things that goes because it's boobs are just fat.
Yeah.
At least she wasn't a flat, so.
Yeah. Oh no, Adele's a fertile woman, even when she was big.
Yeah.
And after, I mean, Adele was fucking hot, even big. I mean,
thought she was
I thought it always looked good to me, and I'm a regular dude and everything, so I'm not,
Hey, Merry Christmas, Portside Rose.
What's up, Portside? What's up,
Darth.
Adele? See, I don't remember being as big in this as she is.
That was early. You remember her first album came out. She was only like 20 years old, 21 years old. And then that's what, a decade ago, 12 years.
Come on, right here.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, because I've seen some pictures. I actually think
Yeah,
she
that was
lost too much
early on.
weight.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if they lose weight too quickly and they're like over 35,
Yeah.
they will get the sunken face look.
Yes.
There's a chance of that.
Yeah.
What is that one next to that? The next picture with the
Here,
the one. Yeah, that one. What the?
she an island boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
But,
lost.
hey,
She
but
lost
look,
7 stones, guys.
Right there. There's the rack
Like
right
they
there.
have her with no makeup.
If you
on.
go back to that picture, that's the rack.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she definitely kept it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
And
the same.
and
It doesn't look altered either.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not like If she had a boob job, they'd be sitting about 4 inches higher.
You know, I'm sorry, this sounds mean, but the next one you're gonna go to, I'm seeing her face when she was bigger, 2009. That's all in 11 years. But I see her big face in that, and I think of Chris Farley as Wilson Phillips. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Where they're showing him at the wars, like Wilson Phillips, and shows him. He's like,
Yep.
He's supposed to be Carney Wilson. Or wait, is he? Yeah, Carney Wilson.
Carney Wilson, yeah.
Merry Christmas, Mr.
Yeah, Carney Wilson.
What's up, Darth?
She had the stomach stapled
Yeah.
and then busted it. Yep.
Yeah. So Adele's
Merry Christmas, Portside.
Portside Rose.
I'd forgotten all about that clip, and someone shared it the other day. I completely forgot about him playing Carney Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Until you brought it up, I forgot.
Wilson Phillips. Might as well. The young people will never have
No.
seen it, so
No.
might as well hit them with it. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm doing the screen share. Okay. So here's old Farley. Wilson Phillips. There's a...
Okay, the nominees are
Wilson Phillips for Hold On.
It's so mean.
And that's really...
No, it's
the blonde, it wasn't?
It kind of looked like her, but no.
Yeah.
the nominees are
Wilson Phillips for Hold On.
It was Sinead O'Connor and Paul McCartney on stage.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
They would get so much trouble.
Oh, I know.
now.
You can't do that kind of stuff nowadays.
You can't be mean to people anymore.
No.
I know.
Life's boring.
It's against the law.
That's the best comedy is when you make fun of people.
And I'm still getting nailed with comments on the dim TV.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, turn the brightness up, as if I didn't think of that.
That's when you just start going sarcastic and just be like,
Well-
"Oh wow, thanks, dude. I never even thought of that.
Well-
Wow, you're so smart."
It worked. And just fuck with them. It's
Yeah.
perfect because of you. And then the funny thing with the
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
the one guy I admitted it's actually a good TV. I figured it out, and I'm just trolling everybody. But one guy had to be fucking. One guy, most of them were just laughing about it. Yeah. But this other guy had to be fucking Mr. Integrity. He goes, take the video down. Like, I'm gonna take the
Do
video
what's
down.
right.
Do the right thing.
Shut up.
And it's the Sony people that are brand loyalty.
Oh, my God.
So it's like Sony can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
They made the PlayStation.
Like,
So,
shut up. Yeah,
Um,
PlayStation sucks.
fuck the PlayStation. But what was one you made earlier that I commented on, but I literally didn't listen to it any of it.
Oh, it was about Ecamm.
It was about Ecamm, yeah.
And I made the video about Ecamm, and I'm sticking to it.
Explain though. What's your gripe?
My gripe is, okay, this Ecamm's $40 a month.
Yeah.
But you get the interview segment, like I can invite people in, and
Yeah.
you get.
It's got some cool features.
It's got a lot of features. It's the best. I will say this before I trash it. It's the best streaming software I've ever used. It's simple, super simple. It's actually overkill for what I need.
Yeah.
But the issue is Restream is the one that actually puts it out, takes one stream and splits it to all your different, so it can be Twitch and Twitter and 5-6 different
Platforms.
Platforms. And well, the thing was, I'm like, okay, I'm paying $40 a month, and they kind of hinted in the beginning, we're going to do it natively here on Ecamm. Like we're just working on it right now. And then I noticed that they have like a partnership with Restream, and I'm like, you guys aren't going to do it, are you?
No.
You're going to have Restream. And the thing about Restream is you have to pay more to get the Facebook. And that's my gripe, is I want the Facebook.
Right.
Because that's really
right.
where most of our friends, so I don't want to pay like $40 for that, and then I'm paying $20 for the podcast, and then I got to pay another $20 just to get the Facebook. And then if you want the full features of Restream, it's $40. So I'm not paying $100.
Sons of bitches.
Now, if someone streams every day and they're making good money at this, whatever.
Yeah. But for the weekend warriors like us.
For us hobbyists.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 3-hour show a week.
Yeah, so I was like, nah, never mind.
That's bullshit.
But so I don't think they're ever going to. Basically, the main reason.
So you wrote something about it?
I made a video about it.
Oh, nice.
Complaining.
Nice.
Hoping to get more people mad at me again.
Right.
And I commented on it. It's a travesty, but I didn't actually listen to any content, or
No.
I had no idea what was going on.
So
I just wrote that. And
Yeah,
I was right though.
But you don't need to, because
So I know it's gonna.
You
I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a car payment and a bunch in my life. I'm going to. Well, we don't need Ecamm no more. We'll just do it like we used to do before. And then immediately people are gonna be like, "Why can't we be on the show?" There's been weeks of no one wanting to be on, and then all of a sudden, what's the deal, man?
We were waiting until after the first of the year.
And I was going to participate, help you be on the show. So, yeah.
Well, maybe for our
I'll do the eCam. I'll pay for the eCam part.
maybe for our 3-year
$40 a
anniversary
month?
show in 2 weeks.
What
That
would you
was-
say? Brian?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying maybe for our, I think it's in 2 weeks is our 3-year anniversary,
Yeah,
roughly, or maybe 3 weeks, depending on how you want to do it.
whatever.
I'm doing math in my head.
Yeah.
Was it like the
You can
12th
either
or
do it
something?
the Saturday before or Saturday after, because I think it falls right in the middle of the two.
Okay.
So either one. Then all of a sudden, like, we were totally going to do it for the 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, everybody wants to be on suddenly.
We're just waiting for after the holidays. We were really busy during the holidays. We don't want
Yeah.
to do it.
So,
Like people you haven't heard from in like 3 years.
It's Sir Shreddigan. Hey, man.
I'm going to be on the show.
Yeah. Want to come over?
Are you?
Yeah. Sarah, I'm throwing out the guest link again before we got 20 minutes before we close down. If you want to come on the show, have a Christmas message.
Yeah.
Or any kind of message.
If you know anybody famous, send them the link.
You can click the link and join the show for the last 10, 15 minutes before we get out of here. But,
Do it.
I know,
Please.
so whatever. I do like the interview thing where you can do that. Like
Right.
I don't have to do the phone thing. Phone never had a problem with it. So, but the phone's better if I want to call like people that I know, or like Aaron or something.
Yeah.
They can just because that whole thing with the Google phone number, no one ever called that.
No, it never worked out at all.
It never. So I'd get the occasional text, "Your show sucks."
Well, yeah.
That'd be it. So that's we like that, but it'd be about all we would get, and I don't know. See, but yeah, just so you guys know, we are going to be doing a New Year's Eve show. So next Friday, and
We'll be rocking into the new year.
I'll be having a few cocktails that night. It'd be fun, and then hopefully get my health in order because I'm going to go to the doctor Thursday after, and I'm going to get yelled at about not taking care of myself.
Yeah,
And
your weight and everything.
the weight and the triglycerides and everything will be floating through my kidney renal failure.
Oh, I know what I was
all
going
of
to
it.
tell you about. So, I mean, my wife has, she's got some health issues. All most women have something going on. They
Yeah.
ignore it. But because of her insulin resistance and little thyroid issues, she's always had trouble losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotten to the point where she has to have surgery to lose the weight. So she is on the worst diet I've ever heard of. Because
Yes.
she has to do it to clear out her liver before surgery and everything. Because fatty liver.
Yeah.
But she's having a surgery in the middle of next month. But she had to go on a diet for 3 weeks leading up to it. So, like Thursday, Friday, or something, maybe it was Friday last week. Like, all right, here's what you can have on your diet starting Monday. So she can have a half cup of oatmeal a day, a half cup of yogurt a day,
Ew.
and then unsweetened applesauce. And then the rest of it has to be like protein shakes. She has to drink like 4 protein
And those
shakes.
are were there specific ones? Because
No.
I know you said you found
They
got to
Yeah, they gotta be low or no carb, but also they're looking for
probably
a lot
like
of
low in sugar.
no sugar.
Yeah.
And there's clear protein now too, where it's not just it's see through, but it's like it doesn't have any of the additives or anything too. So it's not just clear visibly; it's clear of additives and
Sounds
stuff too.
delicious.
So I'm like trying to find all this different stuff that she can have, and because she can't have vegetables. I'm sorry, she can have as many vegetables as she wants.
Yeah.
Boo!
So she got and chicken broth. I did forget chicken broth.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's her diet every day. No caffeine. So she had to quit coffee, cold turkey,
Mm.
which was the worst.
Headaches.
Yeah, because she's like, well, my diet starts Monday. I'm going to drink as much coffee as possible Sunday. And then her diet starts Monday. And she had a headache by the end of the day because, withdrawals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
you're gonna get them.
And then she's like, I got to find out if I have to actually cut out the caffeine right away. So she called the nurse who gave her the diet. No answer the first day. Finally replied to her like Wednesday morning. She's like, I didn't even think about it because all my diets are custom tailored to every person, basically based on everything that we've learned about you. But caffeine never comes up because I don't drink caffeine. I've never had any caffeine in years, so I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. You have to wean yourself off the caffeine. It's like, okay, well, 2 days in. So she was cheating. Anyway, she's like, I had to do little shots of caffeine. It's the only way I could survive.
Yeah.
Wean herself off. But long story short, I found a protein powder that tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
Like straight up like Fruity Pebbles. You know how they're like, oh, people are like, oh, it tastes just like Fruity Pebbles, and it doesn't fucking taste like what they say it does.
It's got that stale taste to it.
You open it up, it smells like Fruity Pebbles. I'm like, there's no way this tastes like Fruity Pebbles. So I made a shake and drank it, and it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's insane.
I'll drink like 4 of those a day.
It has less than a carb in it, in one per serving.
Less than a carb?
Less than a carb. It has no sugars.
It's like a pork rind.
It's 25 grams of protein.
God damn.
Yeah. I bought a 5-pound barrel of this shit.
Yeah.
Like it came to the house and
you
it's
just
like,
mix it with water?
Yep, just straight up water. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Freaking,
That's like people
I'm gonna start drinking this.
That's like, people like try to tell me like certain cereals that are fruity cereals. They're like, oh, they all taste the same. I'm like, eat a bowl of fucking Trix and eat a bowl of fucking Fruity Pebbles. They taste completely different.
Yeah, they're not
they're nothing like at all.
I can't stand Trix.
Yeah, they're not the same. People are crazy.
I like Trix when they were just round.
I like
No,
Trix.
No, they're actually
I like
shape
Trix
of
when
fruit.
I'm paying for them in my backseat of my car.
That was Trix.
Yeah, right. When they weren't all like, that's when I
Well,
liked
they were
them.
fruitier too.
Yeah, they were just all like
They
different
changed the
colored.
recipe.
They changed. A lot of the stuff tastes stale now.
See, a lot
you know
of
why?
cereal,
Yeah,
but
because the additives, they're not adding all the extra
right.
shit.
And now everything the sugar is all high fructose corn syrup and stuff, so it all makes everything taste different. Like from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what tastes the same though. Mom bought me those O's. They taste exactly the fucking same as they did when I was a kid.
What do Kicks taste like now?
Kicks.
They taste
Kicks
like
and-
styrofoam still.
I loved
I don't
loved
know.
Kicks, man.
Is Kicks still around? I loved them too.
The worst cereal without question is Grape Nuts. God, they're disgusting.
You didn't like them warm?
It's like fucking eating sawdust.
No, I like Raisin Bran.
I like
Grape
the-
Nuts.
I love
it's like,
Raisin Bran a lot.
It's like, hey kids, do you like raisins? It's like, yeah. Do you like your teeth? Yeah. Well, too bad you're not gonna have teeth anymore.
I liked Grape Nuts.
Grape Nuts.
I liked them
Like
warm.
eating BBs.
I liked them
Yeah.
heated up.
Yeah, you heat them up.
And then Mom would always drop just a little bit of brown sugar in there, like a chunk of brown sugar in it to mix it up.
Yeah,
It's
It
like
was kind of
shotgun.
like oatmeal, but we didn't have Grape Nuts very often because they were expensive compared to having cheap.
Grape
shitty
Nuts
oatmeal.
Grape Nuts were the smallest box, and they cost the most.
Yeah. So
Hey
we
kids,
didn't
you
really
like
have
shotgun
them.
pellets? Here's some.
You know how like when you're eating live game that you shot in the Old West, and you
Yeah.
get like BBs and stuff.
Yeah.
Grape Nuts.
Yeah.
From Post.
Right.
It's fucking. It's the. My mom used to love it, and dude,
Grandma had a lot
it's
of
so
it, too.
dense too. Like women probably crave it because of all the. It's like loaded with iron or something.
Yeah, that's
Probably-
why they like Special K and stuff too.
Yeah, but like for me, it was just I don't know. It was horrible.
Do you remember? You know how like Wheaties? Wheaties is a dense cereal too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember when they had like Wheaties with raisins. It was like
Raisin
Wheaties
bran.
Raisin Bran.
Yeah, right.
But it was like it was super dense flakes and then also raisins.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
just-
God, it was so heavy.
Freaking jaw hurt by the time
Yeah.
you're done with it.
And like I said, I love Raisin Bran.
Well, you were talking about like Grape Nuts being the worst. Do you remember All Bran?
Oh yeah.
All brands.
They were
bad.
like squares.
Yeah.
Like hollow squares.
Remember
or something, but they were
Post had their own Raisin Bran? Like
Yeah.
their own answer
Yes.
to
Yeah.
the Kellogg's.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran was so much better.
Well, Kellogg's Raisin Bran, that was like filet mignon. It would melt.
that shit
Yeah.
ruled. Yep.
And I had 2 scoops of juicy
Yep.
raisins.
And by the way-
even when they did the Raisin Bran Crunch, I was like, oh,
And if
yeah.
you're having trouble shitting, eat 2 bowls of Raisin Bran. You will
Yeah.
shit.
No, you're not wrong.
Guaranteed.
That Raisin Bran Crunch is also delicious.
Yes.
It's got just a little crunchy like.
Yeah. I like mom gets a lot of the Honey Bunch of Oats. I
And
like
those are okay too, but the All Bran was really bad.
Yeah, All Bran.
Muslix.
Muesli.
But I guess my
always
I'm
like
German,
Chex.
so I don't mind watching you poop.
I always liked Chex. I didn't care what flavor of Chex. I just always liked them.
Check's all right. It's just rice.
They got chocolate Chex.
Oh, I
now.
got Chex. Yeah, the mom bought a whole bunch of them recently. I was just tearing up the corn Chex. The apple cinnamon, they're like gluten free.
Yeah.
They got like they have sugar, but they're like gluten free, no high fructose corn syrup. It's all just like a lot more natural. It's like they were super. I polished that box off. Then she bought a box of cinnamon ones.
Yeah.
But I've got like the regular rice Chex. I don't even put any sugar in them.
Care, yep.
They were good.
Also, that Fruity Pebbles powder is gluten free.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Not that that's important. I just want to let you guys know.
I like
It might be for me. I don't know. It might be.
What's
for
that,
me.
Mike?
I like Cocoa Pebbles. They're
I like
good.
Cocoa Pebbles. Anything that turns my milk a flavor so I can drink it afterwards.
I've decided that
Enter
I'm
milk-
gonna
so you have
poop
milk of
into
color?
a box and I'm gonna poop into a box.
I like milk of
Send it
all
to the mail.
colors.
Milk of-
What you were saying, Chex and flavor, cinnamon. Oh, my all-time favorite cereal. I don't care. Is just regular Life.
Oh yeah, I
I
love
love
it.
Life.
Yeah.
The
Well, that
cinnamon's-
kind of had a
I
natural
like cinnamon Life,
now.
too.
It did, and then they have regular cinnamon Life, but
Yeah, but
I
I
love
life
Life.
cereal. Yeah.
I also like the board game too.
yeah. Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I decided
my
that for the new year I'm gonna poop into a box and send it to somebody.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. have
You
them
can
check
you
it
can
out.
hire services to do that for you. You
Yeah.
you can have shit sent to people.
Scat freaks.
Well, no, I want to send it to a medical
Oh,
facility. Like,
have them test it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because, see if I have any, like, issues with certain foods or anything.
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I did that once. I had to drop my shit off at a doctor's office, and then they closed down, and I never got results. No joke. I went there, and one of the guys at work had recommended it. And he's like, I've been going there for years. If you're having stomach issues, just go and talk to him. And I talked to the guy, went there once, he checked me out, came back again because he wanted to see me again. He's like, we're going to get a sample from you. You don't have to do it today, but we'll give you the things so you can bring it back. I'm like, okay. I thought he meant
Stool
a
sample.
stool sample. I thought he meant,
So,
urine.
what, you had to, like, fish out a turd and put it
Basically,
in the
they gave you like not the like they have the tongue depressors, which is fucking popsicle sticks, but
Yeah.
it basically had an end on it, so you could like slice the poop, take a piece, and you put it in this like sealed envelope that's like metallic and stuff, and you seal it and you put it up, and they had a fucking drop box for it at this place.
God.
So I dropped it off. Like my doctor appointment was a Friday, and I dropped it in a drop box on Saturday. Like they had a specimen
Yeah.
container, so he dropped it in.
Let me get
And
you shit right now.
I didn't hear from them. They said, "Oh, it'd probably take up to a week or so. We'll find out what's going on and we'll make an appointment." I'm like, "Okay." It was like almost 2 weeks later. I'm like, I never heard from them. Just call them up. I tried calling them. I got no answer. And it's like, oh, something must have happened. Another week went by, and then I drove by there. I'm like, I just want to see what's going on. I drove by, and it's like, just nothing. It's gone. Like, what the fuck kind of doctor's office is it? There was no forwarding thing. I have no idea what happened to them. I never, ever got results of my shit. And it was like, my son, who's 18 now, was a baby at this point. This is forever ago. I never found out what happened to this doctor's appointment, this doctor's office. They just closed up shop. I think it was like they were actually spies, but they wanted my shit sample. They got shit samples from millions of or thousands of people in the local area.
Yeah, it's like
We're gonna clone them through the shit.
It's like the conspiracy theories that you do a PCR test. It's the Chi-Coms are taking it, so they know how to genetically just kill us with a weapon.
Yeah.
Easily. That's what they're doing. They wanted your shit.
They wanted my stool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, so
that's what happened.
it's like we got to get Brian's shit.
I never found out.
So-
Like I could have some kind of all kinds of bowel issues and not have anything diagnosed. Crohn's, I probably got it.
Yeah,
I think I would know if I had Crohn's, but
Yeah, I need to figure it out. So I'm gonna do that
Yeah,
first.
you might be uncomfortable every now
I'm
and
gonna
then.
I'm gonna do that first and then
yeah.
make a decision.
I mean, like
Doctor.
you're not just gonna grab a random box and shit in it. They're sending you something.
No, yeah, I've been looking into the different companies and I'm just gonna my insurance covers a lot of that stuff. So
So
Nah,
it's
just
not.
shit.
It's nothing a doctor told you to do. It's
no,
just something
I
you
haven't talked to a doctor yet, but
It's something you investigated yourself.
yeah. Like my buddy Chris said that his one of his good friends did that and got some results for a few things like some health issues that he went in and addressed everything.
Oh, actually,
So-
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So
Like if you have any colon
Yeah.
cancers or
yeah.
might be someone who's susceptible to getting things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you fish it out of you.
fish it
Get
out.
you early detection.
Yeah,
That's the key. Well, guys, we went 2 hours.
I guess none of our lame ass people are gonna chime in.
You know what?
Or maybe we're the lame ass. That's why they're not chiming in.
We're going to keep ECAM just to make sure.
Just do it.
Maybe one day you'll actually want to be on the show. I don't know. All right, so it's radiounderground.co, not com.
No.
Radiounderground.co. Contact us. And I don't know. Have a
Social
good-
medias.
Have a good Christmas.
Next week we're on New Year's Eve. Not
Oh,
New
all of
Year's
a sudden we
Day.
get a message.
Lavs Tats. Thank you.
Hello,
Lavs.
beautiful people.
Thank you.
Is this somebody we know?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Cool.
But you came at the end of the show and you missed nothing.
No.
But please follow, like, subscribe, whatever. We need help. We do this for attention, not for money.
We were hoping for a Christmas miracle. It didn't happen.
You're beautiful too, Labs Tats.
Thanks, Labs Tats.
And we got your Charlie been listening.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. But we're about to get out of here. We will be on New Year's Eve, and I will be drunk, and I will regret everything I say the next day.
And,
Mike is gonna have Dick Clark face, but because of the alcohol, not the
I
stroke.
I will
Five.
not be. I will not be drunk.
4,
But
I'm
we
talking
will,
about-
3.
I was referring to the last couple of years when his face was drooping after this.
oh, Jesus.
Not that I'm making fun of people with strokes. I'm
You're
not doing
horrible.
that.
Oh,
I'm
come on, that's how I'm gonna go.
Yeah, me
Everybody
too.
knows it.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Here, and we're going to end it with our friends, the Rubik's Cube. I played it on the intro, but nobody's listening, and this is for the people who are listening on the podcast end.
Those are cool Christmas songs.
I thought it was.
And this is Morning Santa by our buddy Jay Bikerfinger, his offspring that came from his seed.
Yes.
Yes.
Rubik's Cube.
The
Crew.
Rubik's Crew.
Rubik's Crew.
Morning Santa. Thank you for listening.
It's Christmas time and there's no presents. And now I'm taking antidepressants. Where's that jolly fat man we know? Where the fuck did Santa Claus go? I woke up with no presents for me. 'Cause Santa thinks that I've been naughty. Where did Santa go? Where did Santa go? All I wanted was a PS5. Then Mommy told me that Santa died. I'll just sit in my room and cry, just wishing that I'd already died. Rudolph snorted too much cocaine. All the kids are in mental pain. Now we're mourning Santa. Now we're mourning Santa.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to